Welcome back, Screamers, to another episode of Scream Kingz, a special episode for our pretty little summer. We are here with the after party. Hey, everybody, how y'all doing?
Hello.
Hello. What's up? Do we have our cocktails? Are we ready, huh?
Yes.
All right, so we have had a full season 2 and we are ready to unpack it. Make sure for everyone who's watching from all the different platforms, go on and click like, subscribe, and share, and we will love you forever for it. Tonight's drinking game is Spooky Spaghetti or Bloody Rose. So when you hear those two things, be prepared to take a sip. But there is a twist. Spooky Spaghetti, we all drink. Bloody Rose, I'll decide who gets to take a sip. Not you, Michael. I won't keep you all night, I promise. All righty. And tonight we also have a special version of Hell's Seat, but we're not going to jump into that yet. How are we feeling after taking a week to sort of process this episode and the season? How are we feeling with everything?
Questions.
Got
some questions.
Okay.
I feel the same.
Questions and thoughts. I got some thoughts.
There's a few things I forgot.
Like what?
I forgot Jen was in summer school. I totally forgot she was in that classroom.
Is she?
She was.
Okay,
we saw her the first episode, and that was it.
Oh,
So
I forgot that too.
Was real sloppy.
That wasn't shade. That was fact.
I forgot she was even involved.
I didn't know she was in. Some
Was she in class A or class B?
I think she was in class B.
She was in whatever class Noah was in.
Oh,
come on. They never showed her.
She passed the Keystone that second time around. That's what that.
She did. Because she's a smart cookie.
She's something, all right.
Yeah, I did not remember that at all.
Mike, were you in those classes? We have to ask you. You know that. What are you talking about?
I wasn't. I only had summer school once, and it was not that kind of summer school. Okay. I had to go for gym and chemistry.
Gym?
High school or high school?
Yes, high school.
Why gym?
I wasn't getting dressed, and so I was not.
I think I've been running a mile in June, July. Golly.
Always been a problem.
But then you get it over with because they do that. Like the district that I attended, you had the option like going to summer gym class or just do it during the school year.
That's crazy.
So it's like 2 months compared to like a full year. My ass did a full year because I was not paying for
Gym is like one of the most fun things to do when you're in school.
I was a gaby, a teen angsty bitch, and I didn't want to change in front of the boys, so I did.
Aww.
I understand that. No, I get it.
Did anybody else go to summer school?
Once in elementary.
Yeah.
But that's it. Never in high school. Never.
Wait, what happened in elementary?
I don't even remember. To be honest with you, I was having so much fun, though. I don't even remember what happened. Because it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. You know, you just hear summer school, you think, oh my God.
No,
and it's so funny because when they said, I remember when the principal said, oh, guys, it's just June. So was mine. It was the exact same way. And it went by so fast. It's not like you were there all day. It was like an hour or two.
I did like they didn't call it summer school. They call it summer enrichment in middle school. But like I didn't have to go. It's one of those like I had nothing else better to do. My mom made me go. We worked on math skills and
that sounds about like me.
Comprehension skills.
Jimmy,
I do that now. I work summer school. So
mainly in elementary. I don't think I went in middle school. No middle school, and no high school.
Okay.
Yeah.
I went my freshman year of college that summer after my freshman year.
The summer classes during the summer, that's strategic. You got to do that.
That's a little different.
Definitely strategic.
Yeah, it's a little different.
Yeah. Because math classes are easier in the summertime.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's dive into season 1. We're going to break it up into different story arcs. The first 3 episodes: Chapter 11, Spooky Spaghetti; Chapter 12, Summer Lovin'; and Chapter 13, Sweet 16. Do we have any favorites? Oh, you're right. Come on, Integrity. Yeah, thank you. Keep us honest, Blaze, please. Okay.
You finally get some action with Sweet 16. I mean, like that's our first challenge. It's Mouse, and like Mouse is actually put through something, and you get to probably the most action for her in this episode in Sweet 16.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Sweet 16 is when the show actually started, right? For me, because the first episode was just the epilogue. The first, at least the first half of it was just the epilogue of what happened in season 1. And episode 2 was us just reintroduced to those characters, figuring out stuff. And by the time we got to the skate party, it was on and popping.
Mm-hmm.
That party looked so much fun.
Yeah.
It did.
I'm like, I want to have a Sweet 16. I want a Xanadu theme.
It's never too late, you know.
Nope.
True.
The skating rink right from my house. It used to be called Xanadu. I think this is off the sign up. It says Xanadu.
Yikes.
I need to
Whatever.
find one that's open in my area.
It's usually on and popping over there.
Can y'all
I've never
skate?
seen it, so I don't get the reference.
Mhm.
Olivia
That is from a
Newton-John.
movie with Olivia Newton-John
Yeah.
back in 70s, 80s, 80s.
It was post Grease.
Okay, 80s, yeah.
Do y'all know how to skate?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I used to rollerblade everywhere, bitch.
too.
Yes, everywhere.
I got skate to prove it.
Me too. I got a big ass scar on my knee. My mom was like, "That's it. Elbow pads, knee pads, helmet."
You have that same like universal scar on your knee that we all have.
But instead of the left leg, I got it on
That's
the
what
right
the-
leg.
There's this
Mike
Twitter-
said
there's
something
this
about
Twitter
that on
that
social
says
media
like
one
the
day.
left
I was
Yeah.
like, do I have that scar?
Mine's is on my right.
I think mine is on my right too.
Jimmy, what you drinking down there?
the way he's holding the bottle.
Right.
Oh,
Mimosa, my bad.
okay.
Damn.
No, I'm for it.
Take it to the head.
Right.
Our team captain is going to be drunk, so
Yes,
I
God.
feel like we.
Most likely.
Drink it to the middle. It's fine.
Is that poetic justice
Yeah.
reference?
It was given 40.
That's what I'm saying. It's OD. It ain't nothing but
I
OD.
ain't got no OD.
Odie.
Oh, y'all, that was such a hug moment. Thank you. Yes. Out of the first 3 episodes, what were your favorites? Moments.
Excuse me.
I like the setup of Bloody Rose killing the kids in
Who?
Who's
No,
drinking?
you said you had to pick.
Who's drinking?
Yep.
Oh, go ahead and drink then, Johnny.
True.
Gang.
I'll drink some on your behalf too. So.
I'll drink with you.
I like the setup of her in that whatever that was like some type of weird Blair Witch looking house they were in.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a cool, interesting setup because they were trying to make her seem like they were trying to make her like this urban legend sort of like ghost sort of figure.
Mm-hmm.
So it was kind of interesting because you didn't really know what she was at that point when she killed those kids.
Yeah.
So that was kind of interesting to see how they, progressing. Like you just didn't really know what it was going to be. So that was kind of cool.
Did they
And then-
succeed in that build-up of mystery
Yeah.
by the end of the show? Do you think they succeeded?
No.
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 No, it was cool that it wasn't cool that the kids were killed. It was just those kids were because it was thinking I didn't really realize until we the next day you find out they were actually at summer school and they're missing.
And they didn't feel like it felt like that should be some sort of thing, especially if it being the first technical kill of hers on camera. It felt like it would have had to do more with the concept of the season, and it really didn't. It was just random.
Very.
So Because I look for like little clues like that. You know what I mean? When just to start off, like, okay, does this mean something for like later on throughout the season? But it was just random.
That's how I felt about what was her name? Oh my gosh, Kelly was like fighting with her.
Oh, their little friend that wanted to play
the
the
virgin.
lead.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like what like her death, I'm like, so what was her connection to Bloody Rose and all of them? Like it was
like a more intentional killer. It wouldn't seem like it would be more like random like that, you know?
Yeah.
I guess
Maybe
that's
it's
what it is.
connected to sex because the character was talking about messing around with Greg at the same time, so she killed him.
Well, damn, she could at least prop the bodies up somewhere so everybody can get scared.
I guess because like when you think about all the kills that Bloody Rose did weren't that many.
Mm-mm.
Not all of them felt connected. Like the first two, right? The first two, like it was like okay, it kind of tied in with the lore that was created on Spooky Spaghetti,
right?
And then that's one thing, but like you don't get much about that later. It doesn't come up later, and then the one homegirl from the cult, and then the pastor. But then again, that one doesn't make any sense either. What was really the purpose of that one too?
I was happy about the pastor. I was like,
I mean,
finally.
yes, right. But like eventually, but later on, I'm like, what was the real reason for that too, other than just to randomly kill somebody?
Yeah.
Wow.
I was excited to see how those were gonna play out.
Yeah.
So I didn't mind them initially. I just thought that it was gonna like play out in some sort of fashion later on, and it really didn't.
I think hindsight's gonna mess this up.
What seeds were planted in the first 3 episodes to sort of bear fruit for the finale?
Do you guys know? Because let me know.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't really remember the first 3. I'm assuming Wes. I need to go back and pay attention to that scene with
Chip's
Wes.
mom.
Yeah,
the initial confrontation. The initial confrontation with Chip's mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I just rewatched the first few episodes, and I noticed just like the stuff that Wes was saying to Tabby. I was like, oh, that was clear as day. Like the way he was gaslighting her, and then just some of the things he was saying. And I was like, oh, he thought he was slick. And like, oh, she's the final girl herself. I'm like, he's like, when I make my ultimate horror movie, like.
Yeah, he was.
He told on himself in the first episode, so.
And literally, anytime you would see Mrs. Beasley was just like random confrontations, just random moments, just so you remember that she's there.
She popped up like 3 times, right? It wasn't even that many.
Yep. It was at the movie theater.
At Hell House.
Hell House.
And then when they went to go to her house.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I did notice the scene with like Wes, Tabby, and Chip's mom, like after she left and like Tabby and Wes were talking, and he was like, have you tried having a little more compassion?
Yeah.
I was like, you know what? Yeah, never mind.
Who said that?
Wes
said that.
So like upon rewatch, I was like, yeah, they were definitely working together. Because why would you say that?
I got the impression that it almost could have started then, though. Like he could have stopped her somewhere. You know what I mean? Like it didn't seem like they knew each other in that moment yet. Like she could have honestly been doing all that on her own, and then at some point they merged, almost kind of like, you know what I mean? Like I didn't get the impression that they've been planning this since episode 11.
Well, maybe that was the plan. You don't want to air all your tea out. You know what I mean? You want to make it known that you guys don't have no communication at all. Y'all don't know each other, no connection.
I feel like those deaths were used to propagate the name of Bloody Rose and to build like mythos and fellowship Bloody Rose, but Ash Drink, and then build mythos on Spooky Spaghetti. So that's 2 drinks for you, Ash. Sorry.
Well, damn.
So yeah, I think that's what the purpose of the murder. Because I was sitting here listening, I was like, why did they kill those people? That don't mean shit. but maybe it's about Bloody Rose becoming this type for people to follow. But that still didn't amount to anything. But okay, yeah.
So when she saw her when she was on getting on the bus, was that real or fake? I can't remember.
That's what I was.
It was
thinking.
fake. It was fake.
It was just in her head.
Yeah.
Because the way she was glitching. Her Bloody Rose was glitching.
Yeah.
She was glitching a
very
lot this
green.
season.
I don't know who's worse, Imogen or Samantha.
Tip for tat. Tip for tat. Next season, we're going to see her dead mom pop up more in her dreams.
Just leave it alone.
She'll show up in her bathroom mirror.
Oh, that's gonna be awful.
Like Scream.
Do we think that
I hated that.
from season 1 to the first 3 episodes that we saw a development in those characters and how they sort of rebound from what happened before?
Some more than others.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, some more than others.
We know that Farron really dug into building her strength and being like a fierce fighter. I don't know what Noah was doing.
We know what she was doing.
Mm-hmm.
He was living.
I guess.
You say she was, never mind.
That's what you call living. Okay.
She was doing something. I don't know.
She was doing something.
Sneaking into her boyfriend's room in the middle of the night.
That's what it is.
Sneaking into Jen's bedroom in the night.
Right.
Jen don't even have a bedroom. She's on that couch.
Right.
But yes.
I think that Imogen was trying to like kind of go back and to try to be like a normal girl and summer job and summer boyfriend and while also trying to that very brief time she was trying to keep in contact with her baby.
Oh yeah.
It went nowhere.
We got like 2 episodes of that, but
yes,
I was
even with the note with the like from the grandmother, like you would like we were all our theories was mostly saying that it's going to eventually go back to that moment. Maybe the babies, not the babysitters, the 2 dads were going to die. The baby is going to be missed. Like something was going to happen. We never revisit that, and they could have did something cool with that whole situation here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The whole Imogen taking pills felt like it was supposed to be important, and it went nowhere.
A lot of things didn't go anywhere, Mike.
To Bobby's point, another dead end.
Yeah.
Dead end.
A lot of plot holes.
A lot.
Yeah.
A lot. It's a lot of.
They was in that writer's room scrambling.
well,
I'm telling
yeah.
you.
We're not going to give the writer's strike on the first 3 episodes. We're not going to give y'all that. That was already done.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going to give y'all that. I had questions. Where's Archie? The first 3 episodes.
I miss Archie.
I felt like we needed more Archie.
Chilling with Michael and the Asylum.
He was definitely Michael Myers in 2018 or Rob Zombies. We needed him to break out in the beginning of the season.
That was the thing I felt like was missing in this season was Archie. Because I'm like, I'm bored.
I enjoyed him not being there because I felt like they were going to anticipate him later on. But I thought that Bloody Rose was going to give a great substitute for him not being there, and it wasn't.
A lot of us thought that. Like I thought the same thing. Like I was like, all right, Archie's gone. So this new Bloody Rose, especially with the second season, you think bigger and badder, right? So the villain must be bad as well. And she was wet.
It's the trailer. The trailer made it seem like Bloody Rose was really about to be doing something, and she wasn't.
So she killed like 3 people.
It's that plus we know what we should expect for season 2 of a show that's has a strong slasher feel to it.
Yeah,
we can get it with Bloody Rose.
Well, given what we when we found out who Bloody Rose was, it explained a lot because she cannot be doing all that. So she couldn't be doing all that.
Mrs. Loomis could.
She had help.
Yeah, she only killed 2 people. Well, 3 including Mickey.
She at least killed somebody.
Because you have to realize Bloody Rose did all of this, right? Because what did he actually do in the actual story before, like the last episode? Like he wasn't Bloody Rose.
I think he probably helped set up those traps. Yeah. Well, not the traps, but the challenges for the girls. Because You know, she didn't know any of those things about the girls. So
Or
of
the
course,
mask.
Wes, exactly. So Wes was obviously involved in that. He was helping her, and Bloody Rose was the one just doing all the killing
Wait,
and the
how
fighting.
did he know all that? Oh, was it spooky? Like, how did they know all their information?
Spooky Spaghetti.
But who?
And she gave her
leaked it
number to
Spooky
him.
Suspension of disbelief.
Yeah.
Right. They all
know,
have
like,
girls
all
with
their
like numbers,
personal
information, and
Yeah. Remember that one episode where they highlighted every time they gave their numbers to somebody? That's the
okay.
moment.
So back to that though, which is why the fact that none of the love interests, none of the boyfriends or Jen weren't connected to Bloody Rose too, because one of them should be involved for them to be able to do all the information.
I think one was involved, but they
why you say none of the love interest or Jen?
I meant like the boyfriends and Jen, any other boyfriends.
Yes,
well, yes. I was curious like about Christian. I'm like, so him and Wes knew each other prior to where they're at now. He makes all these masks, like
right.
I think it was almost too many. Like they were trying to make too many red herrings. Or that's the correct term, or like, you know what I mean? Like it was almost too many of them being put in your face to even be like, damn, I don't really know who it could be.
Because I promise you, my top contenders were either Christian or Ash, because Ash was too involved with Mouse and Spooky Spaghetti to not know stuff.
Mine was Christian and Jen, and I stand on that.
To this day, no matter what they wrote.
I think out of all the love interests, Ash and Sean would have been interesting just because nobody really thought it was them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True. Would be something different.
It would have been such a boring like motive, though. I feel like
absolutely
they could have made anything up.
Ash, why did you do it?
Made the reveal feel something. Made the reveal feel.
I still think that Ash was a spooky spaghetti head and could have been in one of those little groups the little cult group that decided to attack the girls in the last episode. That could have easily been Ash.
I would have been okay with
what
that.
Would have really flipped me over if it had been is it Sean is Noah's boyfriend, right? If it had been his mom.
You know what?
That could have been.
She was too bad. She did not like Noah.
Really over Noah. She was.
That
really
I would have been shocked.
If the season was focused on Noah.
Yeah. Because she didn't have beef with any of the other girls, really. So
yeah. So they probably wouldn't have worked as much.
So that makes me question. Right. Yep. So if it's Mouse next season, we're expecting whoever's going after them to somehow be connected to Mouse. So I'm not going to be wondering if it's
Lola,
any of these other people who have no connection to her.
She's been
Lola's the cult leader.
Switch it up.
Right.
You never know. Maybe they'll switch it up.
She's like, my memory loss was just a ploy, just to mess with you.
That'd be some good acting, dog. That'd be some good acting.
Stay mad. Stay mad.
I sent your moms on that trip for a reason.
Resourceful.
That would have been some good acting, man.
Loyal.
Yeah.
I wish there were more horror shows, because I think Tabby's mentality should be more on like almost like a show arc instead of a movie arc. In a sense, you know what I mean? As far as like following rules and like all that, so that whole sort of concept. Because I don't think a show rules for horror can follow the same concept as a movie. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so many different like subplots that you have to include to keep everything sort of like, you know, invested in a way, as opposed to having a 2-hour thing where obviously we got to kind of do a little bit faster pacing.
As long as you have the core elements of a murder mystery, whodunit, slasher, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Tabby, no, not time for Tabby. Never mind. Spooky Spaghetti.
I'm starting to forget which one.
It's okay.
Spooky Spaghetti.
I think it's time that we travel to, as a class, to our hell seat to have a little fun.
Oh God.
Demi, saddle up.
Oh God. If I mess up, just let me mess up, y'all.
All right. All right. In today's Hell Seat, I'm going to be asking Jimmy questions, three questions, and it's up to you, Michael and Blaze, to do your best to match his answers.
Okay.
The one who does not loses in this match, you must take a shot.
Okay.
All right.
Are we saying these out loud or writing them?
You're going to write them.
Okay.
All righty. It's senior year for our Pretty Little Liars. Second semester, prom is rolling around. Who is your vote for prom queen and king?
So we have to get them both right.
Yes.
I can't think. Stop doing that. Okay.
All right. Michael.
Oh shit, my dumb ass.
Go ahead and fix it. Just fix it if you need to fix it.
Bro, you good?
We turn it around.
Not you.
Actual rules of king and queen. Don't they both got to go to the school?
I think I spelled
Yeah,
bro.
Which of the boys go to the?
All of them go to the school.
You know what? Yeah, I do.
We'll just go with all of them go to the school. It's the summer. We don't know where they go, but we're gonna go with they all go to the school.
Why did I think that? Why did I think that Christian was an adult? Well, why did I just think that?
Not an adult.
Because you never heard him talk about a school.
They mentioned it about transcripts or something, right?
Oh, Tabby called. Yeah. That was the first.
Yeah.
All right, Mike. Who will win prom queen and king?
The only thing that kind of makes sense to me would be Christian and Tabby.
Okay. Christian and Tabby is your vote for prom queen. Blaze, you're up next.
That's not who I would choose, by the way.
I wrote Farron and Kelly's boyfriend.
No matter who it is, it's gonna be Kelly's boyfriend.
I can't remember his name. The
Greg.
one that was in the church play with her.
Greg.
Yeah, Greg.
Oh, okay. I thought you were just saying no matter who's Kelly's boyfriend.
No. I mean him.
All right, Jimmy, what you got? What's the answer?
It is let's see. Ash, and Mouse.
Oh,
you ain't not ever once said nothing nice about Ash about
No, that's not true.
I never even considered that.
I was thinking that when
Ash and Mouse. I mean, but I feel like that makes the most sense.
They're both kind of geeks.
I guess none of them are really popular enough for it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're both kind of geeky, so I didn't think them.
Did y'all take a shot yet or not?
Oh, I got to take
a sip. Yes, take a sip. All right, next question. Which boyfriend will be the opening kill for season 3? Which one of the boyfriends or partners? Sorry, we can't exclude Jen. Which one of them will be the opening kill
Damn.
for season 3? Where's my time thing?
Damn. Now this one is very difficult.
Well, they already wrote the answer, so they're waiting on you.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, you got your answer, Jimmy?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Blaze. Which love interest will be the opening? Imogen's boo, not Boo, not Johnny, not Derek.
And I mean for a very good reason.
Yeah. All right, Mike. Who you got?
I'm going with Ash, the heartbreaking kill, as the opener.
Okay.
I can see
All
that.
right. All right, Jimmy. The answer is
It's Jen.
Oh, he wrote Jen. Oh my! The one time I don't write Jen.
yeah.
Sorry, y'all.
We're not gonna need a tiebreaker.
But come on, Mike.
What? In what world would that be satisfying? I guess for y'all.
For real.
It wouldn't be satisfying for me, Michael.
Everybody
As an
wants it.
opener, I'm thinking you got to really get them.
Who wrote Ash?
Ash would be the most effective.
That's who I would. Yeah, I would have picked Ash.
That would be the most effective.
Okay. Last question.
Okay. Ready.
Name three movie posters from season 2.
Ooh.
Oh.
They can be found on the walls and houses. And
any movie poster though, right?
Any movie poster that was in.
Bobby knows I'm bad at this. There's no way I'm gonna get this.
I do too, but I'm so sorry, Michael. Name 3 movie posters from season 2.
I'm done.
Yikes.
Well, you have to. Doesn't Jimmy have to guess the 3?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh fuck.
If I get more than Mike, do I still win?
You do win, yes.
What? That wasn't in the
room.
Win. Oh my god. Okay. I don't think this.
I can't believe I even remember this. I'm usually bad with stuff like this.
This is some bullshit.
Is Mike going first?
All right, Mike, give me your answers, please.
I'm gonna see what he wrote.
Scream 2, The Thing, and Halloween 2.
Yes.
They were there?
Those are all there, yeah.
Okay.
Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, but yes, they were there.
I didn't even notice it.
No one would. It's okay. All right. Blaze, what are yours?
Bobby, shut your ear.
Howling, Grease, I Still Know. All true. All right, Jimmy, what you got?
Oh, the Howling. Okay, yeah.
I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. Demones.
Okay.
And Ghostbusters.
Did anybody have? I know one.
I got one.
You are the winner, Mike. You have to take a drink. You have to take a drink. I'm sorry. You had 3 chances to not take a drink. This is ridiculous. Great job, Mike. How is this your first time in the Hell Seat and you lose? I don't like it. I don't like it.
I didn't lose this last question. I'm actually impressed with myself that I got these.
I am too. Those were.
You know what?
Like,
you do get an award for that because that is not your thing. What book was on the shelf in this Dr. Sullivan's office, wedged between her coffee cup?
I thought that was a real question. I'm about to say.
Yo.
I lost.
Good job, y'all.
Yes.
As soon as TaMon did that last question, I said, Mike, child. I'm sorry, bro.
Ricky, when we're working together, I thought we were working together.
No, you weren't. I was trying to add them to the.
Oh,
that's why they were highlighted. I was copying and pasting.
I was debating between 2. I was like, oh, and she highlighted one. I was like, oh, okay, great.
No,
yeah.
I'm trying to copy and paste into the thing. But also, I totally think that when they do a prom episode, it's going to be between Mouse and Farron, and they're going to pick Mouse. And
what
I think
in the comments?
It's going to go to Farron's head.
Oh, they were talking about it. I wasn't looking, y'all. Sorry. You said Farron and Mouse.
Farron and Mouse. And then for prom queen, I'm not sure. I really don't care about prom king, but for prom queen, it's going to be between Farron and Mouse, and that's going to cause conflict because it's going to get to Farron's head, because Mouse is going to be the underdog.
I don't think that.
I think it will. It's gonna be.
Mouse don't seem like she's the type that would care about something like that.
That's how I took
I think she's
it.
gonna get some.
Well, first season at least.
Confidence. She's gonna get some confidence, and she's gonna
like.
I don't think it's for like necessarily her like getting like super pumped up. I think just the possibility of someone noticing her and nominating her. Farron seems like a more sure thing, and so that's gonna cause some conflict between the girls, between those two, and then who's gonna pick her side. So like, Tabby's gonna pick Farron. Noah's probably gonna pick Mouse. Imogen's gonna be stuck in between.
Well, she's gonna follow Tabby, so
you would think. If
I mean,
Tabby or Imogen.
Prom is a heavy topic for girls that age, especially. When you
so we completely ruling Kelly out of the running for prom.
We don't claim her.
Kelly's gonna be there.
So we have no choice.
In the honor of her
homeschooled
sister,
too now,
she's going to go back to school and she's going to try to do the whole prom queen thing.
Kelly Karen.
That's what they're gonna go.
Don't get me started on her.
Watch Kelly Karen. Kelly Karen's gonna be the one that wins between the two.
and get murdered. That'd be perfect. I'm upset that no one said Imogen when she's the clear winner of what.
Imogen had her chance in season 1. And I'm sorry that it got ruined, but
Bobby, she had her chance. Karen ruined it.
Right.
Karen Kelly ruined it. She did.
Ash, for shits and giggles, who do you think prom queen and king?
Not jump.
Damn. I was gonna say either Farron and Greg or Tabby and Christian.
Okay.
But is Christian a high school student? I mean, we don't know much about him.
Like, I feel like he's in college. He's got to be in college.
I'm sure he'll be enrolled.
How does this work? Do you have to separately vote for people, or you vote for two people connected to be prom king and queen?
No,
it's separate.
You get a ballot, and it just has a list of you have a list of kings and queens.
Whoever you end up with, you end up with.
Yeah. They don't do like couples and stuff like that.
No. Mm-hmm. Now you probably will vote that way, but that doesn't mean the couples will win.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Now Greg might be a shoe-in for prom king.
Or Ash, because he's sort of not Ash, but
Greg. Oh, Greg. Yeah.
Greg or Henry?
No, what's Noah's boyfriend?
Sean. You know what? Sean might get a pity vote because of his breakup with Noah.
What if Sean and Imogen get together next season?
Though.
Sean and Imogen.
No,
I want Sean and Kelly to get together.
Kelly and Johnny. I was feeling a little connection between them when she took him out.
Then it would be beef again. Just when things were good between Kelly and Imogen after all this, beef again.
Ash, I thought we were better than that. We're better than that.
No,
that would cause conflict though between.
But can we move some conflict away from Kelly Karen, because Kelly Karen getting all the smoke from all the girls when the girls don't have the smoke with each other that they need.
They have that 10-second smoke with each other, and that was it.
Why y'all
Kelly
Johnny? He scoops.
Johnny scoops ice cream.
Why are y'all excluding Kelly? She is one of the liars.
No.
I get what Ricky's saying though. It's just like all that he's been on her lately that the girls need
like
their own little thing.
She don't deserve that tattoo. That pissed me off when I saw that.
Her sister was murdered.
She is in.
Look, we're still debating on whether or not that's actually Kelly or Karen.
Right.
That's still the underlying issue. Is that really Kelly or is that really Karen? I'm not fully convinced yet. It's gonna be like season 5. I'm gonna be like, I don't still think that's Kelly. That's probably Karen.
Look. Right now it's Kelly, but season 5 is gonna be Karen.
It's gonna be Karen. It's like I'm not fully
the whole
convinced
time.
They ain't gonna have no choice.
I can see that.
Or Karen's gonna actually come back somehow. I don't know.
The next 3 episodes is when they started picking more horror titles from popular franchises, and we were excited to see how they could apply to the episode. Chapter 14 through 16. 14, when a stranger calls back, Farron's strength is put to the test, and Mouse's leads her friends on a dangerous search for Rose Waters. This is one of me and Bobby's favorite episodes because Rose went swimming, and we still don't know why Rose Waters.
Apparently, she went to the Olympics because
she did not hesitate jumping at all. She was just like, okay.
Yeah.
That was
she ran fast.
It reminded me of
kids was coming
Lady Gaga. Let's play some football, and she just jumped.
And then just died. Yes.
Hey, niece, thanks for stopping by. Maybe that was a hint that she older because the test was to test them of what they were capable of doing.
I think we were talking about Kelly Karen.
Oh.
Yep.
When a stranger calls back, that's when I guess that's the episode Imogen was babysitting her daughter.
Her daughter.
And I was super excited, and she had a great performance in this scene. But I really wanted, I think Bobby said it earlier, another dead end. You went back to the house, the parents wasn't there, the baby was present. Chip's mother, Chip's mother is the granddaughter, so you would think is the grandmother, so you would think, something would happen with that, but nothing happened in that episode. But
when you said that just threw me off. Yeah, that's true. I didn't even think about that.
Yep. But when you think about, she didn't even acknowledge what happened was true. She probably wouldn't care about her grandbaby because that ain't my grandbaby.
But she sent the note, or Wes sent it.
No, I think Imogen wrote that note saying that the blanket was given to from her mama.
Yeah,
that's why I got.
That's what it was.
She's giving it to them, paying it forward. That's her mother posthumously.
Right.
Okay.
Suspension of disbelief, guys.
Honestly, they should have killed off the fathers. Like, I know we don't want to keep killing gay people, but I mean, if you really want to fuck Imogen up,
that really would have sent her.
I can't even give this baby away. God
no, not during Pride Month. They can't do it then. No,
I don't agree with killing the fathers, but I think something more interesting could have happened in their house.
Yeah.
Like someone breaking in or whatever.
Big John, Little John, take them out.
Child killed them. We need more deaths. Like this shit was lackluster. Killed them all.
So back to that question that you had about like which love interest would be the opening kill. I don't think they're gonna do Ash, and I don't think they would do Jin. They're not gonna kill. They're not gonna.
It'll probably be Sean. Because apparently the actor's supposed to be on another show. So
there you go.
I mean, would that automatically? He
got a whole year.
The camera on mouth.
I'm not gonna be like invested by that point because he's not with Noah anymore. Other than like Noah feeling some type of guilt that she might have had an influence in that, but like by that point, like I'm not invested in Sean like that anymore.
They'll be like, "Well, Sean tried to escape in his car, but all the windows and everything was busted." Noah, I busted the windows off his car. Like,
this is all my
fault.
He was trying to go get it repaired and he got killed in the way. So, man.
My question is, would that automatic, if we're going with this Ash is the killer, opening scene, season 3, does that automatically mean that it's Noah's season?
Wait, if Sean's the first kill?
Yeah. Not going by their standard, no.
Yeah.
Not going by their standard.
Yeah.
Because maybe it could just be they're going after the love interest in general for some reason.
That could be interesting.
That would be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So a lover scorned. So now we're looking at Henry. Now we're looking at.
I was just about to Henry.
That's good TV though. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. Okay. Chapter Friday the 13th. Before we go there, in chapter 13, Sweet 16, now we're introduced into the challenges, the Final Girl challenges.
Mm-hmm.
So initially super excited about this. I'm like, we're about to get Saw mixed with some modern stuff, but still HBO. It's fine, that's cool. Mm-hmm. First challenge, Mouse. Initially, I wasn't too scared, didn't really care about it, probably because no shade who it happened to. But after further discussion on the show, she probably does have one of the scariest things to have to live and escape through from most of the challenges. So Mouse challenge, Farron's challenge, and Noah's challenge are in the first 2 halves. How are we feeling about the challenges / the idea of the challenges so far?
The idea is great. That's one of the most exciting things about this season of the show, but they just failed to give us what we wanted. It's just like it was. I felt like it was just blue balls, like it was a tease. To me.
All right, Greg. Our blue balls have blue balls.
No, like I just wanted them to go in because we're hard heads, and it's just like we see a lot of violence and we see the saws and the escape, whatever. And if you're going to introduce something like challenges for these girls to get through, they need to be very difficult and a little bit, I don't know, just more suspenseful and intense. And none of them were really intense, except maybe Tabby's.
Tabby's.
That's it. So the idea is great. It's just that they didn't execute it well.
Because Jen ruined Noah's.
She saved her. That's all she means, Michael. She saved her.
I don't think the challenges were so bad. I just think they kind of came. The idea was there, but they once executed, it felt very one-dimensional. Like they didn't have to do a lot of moving around, and like they could have played with that a little bit more.
Oh, there was moving around.
It was a Nickelodeon
like
game
with the
show.
fire and
It was.
It was Wild and Crazy Kids. It was all them Nickelodeon.
But even Wild and Crazy
shows.
Kids is more entertaining.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
Legends of the Hidden
short.
Temple was scary.
I mean, so
Oh yeah, Legend of the Hidden. That shit was.
They're
scary.
over too quick. For
Yeah.
Mouse's challenge, I think, would be scary, but there wasn't any action involved in it, so it was.
She had to run a lot.
Mhm.
Farron's was a difficult challenge, and we kind of got a fight, but not the fight we were wanting to see.
Right.
Then Noah's was really quick. She ran off a dirt road, and that was there. I mean, after stepping on thorns.
She didn't even have to
Imogen's
step on the
was-
thorns if
And
you
the
think
dog.
about
I think
it.
I'm
You
the
didn't have to
most.
step on the thorns.
You could, the dogs was chasing her. I would say,
I
"Fuck the
like
thorns." I would be running on the side.
Yeah.
So
Y'all
Imogen's
remember
was
that-
built up, and I was like, "This is what everybody was talking about."
That was the most disappointing to me.
Yeah,
Imogen's was the most disappointing to me.
yeah.
Well,
if these scenes were longer, I
think
think they would have been great.
the
Like
whole
if they,
mask thing, which was really silly.
It was silly.
She fell for it.
Bloody
in that
Rose
moment for
had
sure.
the mask on under that.
she must have been hot as
She
shit.
had
It was
two
very
masks.
Scooby-Doo. So, okay, let's go back to Noah's. Do y'all remember that moment in Quiet Place 2 when they were running and the boy stepped in the trap?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I know that would have took her out for the rest of the season or put her in the hospital to have
Oh,
a
a
better
trap.
scene later on.
Mm.
But
Ooh,
raise the stakes.
We could have had a Lori Halloween 2 kind of thing. going
Jenna
on.
Ortega, Scream 5. We could have had that
Yeah.
whole moment with her in the hospital.
I'm
We
sorry,
didn't
have
get
we reached to
anything
the
like
point
that.
where we're saying Jenna Ortega is the hospital girly in horror now?
No, but it's a great
Oh.
example in recent times. I agree with Laurie Strode. That's one of my favorite moments.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
I was
get
just checking.
Oh, but the- oh,
Too much dip on the chip.
Halloween.
Oh, yeah.
not too much dip on the chip. That's funny.
But yeah, that would have been great to see if she would have actually got hurt. Because I remember that moment in Quiet Place 2 when he stepped in that trap. I was
Ooh.
scared for him. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so if something like that would have happened, if she tried to step off the rose petals
mhm.
and step them to the side, and maybe she stepped to it,
That
would
would
have
have, yeah.
and then the dogs would have ate her ass up a little bit, but then they called them off. Like,
Mhm.
put her in the hospital, sideline her.
And
You don't even have a hospital?
And where these dogs live at?
Whose dogs are they? Who let the
Whose
dogs out?
dogs are these?
Because we don't hear a dog barking at her house. I noticed we
No.
didn't hear a dog, which is very odd.
She rented those dogs.
She read.
That's funny.
Chapter
Yeah.
16, is that? Yeah, that's in this bundle. That's Imogen's test. Okay. I
think Imogen's
I don't
test
even
to
know what to
her,
say.
like that character, yeah, it's traumatizing.
Yeah.
I get
Yeah.
it. Like if I was in that situation and I lost my mom and somebody did that, oh hell yeah, I would be upset. But for a viewer out here watching,
Yeah.
and I'm just like,
It's not
For
working.
it to end like
Showed
that.
it,
yeah.
it would have been scarier. But
What?
they didn't show it.
The face, like her taking off the
Face.
bandages.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, if we would have seen it, we probably would have known ourselves like, oh no.
I feel like they should have tricked us, though. They should have
Well,
had
they
like the
probably
actress
would've
had her
had
actual
mother.
face, the actual mom.
Do it. because that's what Imogen's mind thinks. So it would have been like her mom actually being revealed.
True.
In a way, you know?
Which is like Mike was saying, bring in a real actress and then,
right.
You know,
She's
that's how
already
you
seeing shit.
disbelief.
Exactly, Mike.
True.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
She's already seeing shit, so it's kind of just like, just bring her mother in.
Bobby, you said exactly what I was thinking. If we're in these roles, if we're these characters, are these challenges in high school terrifying? Absolutely. But from an entertainment perspective, it's just not set. It's not going to the level that we needed to go to. And I'm trying to pick outside of Tabby's which challenge. How would I elevate it even more to be better? If you know,
can't really.
I was going to ask y'all
even
that.
Having Farron having to swim somehow, involving like with weights on her ankles or something like that would have been even more interesting. Maybe like had they put that Kelly scenario in her challenge, where she would have had to save somebody.
Oh, yeah, that would have been good.
You know?
Put her in a trunk, put the car in a lake, and let her try to get out before drowning.
Or make her choose between who to say, like choose Kelly or like someone else, like Kelly or Greg or Kelly.
But you know what? Even a fake body at the end of a pool and having Farron have to swim with like weights on her ankles to that person, then she gets to the end and it figures out it wasn't a real person.
Yeah, the person just gets up and walk away like in Saw.
Right. Personally, I think Farron's wasn't that bad. I think Farron's was actually fine. I just think that hers, like all of theirs, were too short because she held it for 2 hours. If their battle scene was longer, that would have been great. And TaMon, I remember you saying this, like we could have at least got like when she's climbing over the gate, some slashes at her ankle or something, like something a little bit more intense.
Yeah.
So I think Farron. So, like, if hers was just added with a little bit more of a fight scene or a chase scene inside that junkyard, that would have been great. Now, Mouse and Noah, those two, I think should be more obstacles, especially Noah, since she was already in the woods and it was kind of laid out, you know, in that format with the roses and stuff. Yeah. I think hers should have been more like an obstacle.
Damn. Oh, I go back to that moment in Samara weaving the house with the Ready or Not, Ready or Not. When she was in the gate and she was pulling and her flesh was being pulled.
Yes.
Trying to erupt it. Those type of things can be done.
Yeah. Grosses out.
Didn't they do that?
For the whole season.
Huh? No.
I thought Farron did have some sort of thing where she was trying to get through a gate and she kind of
climbed over the gate. But she climbed
up.
I mean, she definitely was very bruised up.
Okay.
And tired looking afterwards.
But they didn't show anything. They just showed.
This is a very Sidney Prescott thing, I'm going to just say. Early in the movie, Sidney Prescott thing, I don't feel like they were trying to kill them at all. So I'm not expecting like these like really life-threatening situations to really be that serious, because Wes is making a movie, as we come to find out. So it would be different if they were actually trying to kill them, but if they're not, then that's what we got.
And it wasn't confirmed that they're not going to do it at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I think about it, yeah, like they probably knew Farron was going to get away, maybe even Mouse, but Noah, like how would Noah would she have gotten away from the dog if Jen would have never showed up?
It would have been fun to see her run. If Jen did not rescue her, it would have been fun to see Noah run all the way to the Friday 13th
to the marathon, party. Yeah.
Yeah. And that movie in the backdrop of her chasing, I wrote down earlier Noah's chase compared to season 1.
That was
it's not even comparable.
Yeah.
Actually, nothing from this season is almost comparable besides
Homegirl jumped over
one roof to another.
Right. That was genuinely scary.
And she was beat while she was doing it. So that also helps. But
like, she had this big ass man throwing her around and like trying to like, come on.
Her little ass.
Right.
And she was fighting. She was fighting for her life.
Yes.
That's why it's so. And I know she's a track star. Okay.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. From her great performance in season 1 and her chase scene, you would think that she is the girl for the chase scenes.
Right.
Right. So, you know, we're outside actually in another chase and nothing. Her running up to the Friday, like you said, Ash, would be super dope. It makes me think about another reference, the Scream Fort Barn scene. When Stab was on as the backdrop of what Gail was going on. That would have been so smart to do for Noah.
Mm-hmm.
Get her
She
cut
got
up and then thrown through the projector screen or something like that.
Exactly. So now there's hysteria in the town because this girl just got attacked. So you got to call the police now.
Mm-hmm.
So now people have to be aware.
You brought up
Our
something.
parents have to know.
You brought up something good. Town hysteria. We did not get enough of
Yeah.
that. We did not.
It was almost like we were living in
Bubble.
the it universe.
Yeah.
Like,
Don't
you know what I mean?
do dairy. Don't do dairy.
Okay, the Buffy
Dairy did a
universe.
better job.
The Buffy universe, because the way these kids are dying in Buffy and nobody's not giving a fuck is crazy to me.
Come on, Sunnydale.
They don't give a damn about
It
these
feels
kids.
different though because there were adults present.
Where are the adults?
Like there are no adults on this show anymore. The budget said, "Hey y'all, we can't do y'all."
We cannot
No,
afford
no.
that salary.
We can't
We got 4.5 adults in this
Yeah.
whole
you
series.
can be in the scene, but you don't have no lines.
Right.
Yeah.
There you go.
Don't forget, Tabby's mom was getting ready to cut up another one of her boyfriends.
Oh yeah.
To be
Who the hell
fair,
are you?
this is a teen show. I'm assuming that's the demographic they're going after. When I was a kid, I was not really paying attention and looking for the parents on the shows.
Yeah,
I
but they
was
were there
looking
though.
for the kids. Barely. Sometimes they weren't talking either. Then
The Power Rangers parents were never
what y'all was
around.
watching.
Right.
All the
I mean,
parents was there
never.
on the shows I was watching.
Besides Joy Summers, because she's messy and like to get in people's business. I can't think of
Don't talk about my Joyce like that. Don't talk
It-
about.
don't say
Yeah,
nothing else.
don't say
Don't
nothing. 'Cause
say
I didn't
nothing
get that.
else.
I didn't get that far yet, but
Don't
yeah.
talk about
Joyce.
Queen Joyce like that, okay?
Y'all said all the parents was there and had storylines.
Listen, Willow's mama came from
what?
two good episodes.
That show just don't care. They don't care if adults are around because there's nothing. They're just like, oh, everybody go back to school like a regular day. A girl just got killed in this classroom. You're just going to have math class in there. The
Why
next
do you
day.
need any other
Like-
parent in Buffy when you have Joyce and Giles? Okay,
Period.
Giles is
Well,
dead.
so far,
Well,
Giles is
well,
useless on where I'm at right now. He's getting on my nerves.
No, watch your mouth.
So far, maybe he'll get better, Ricky. Maybe he'll get
So is
better.
Angel. So is Angel.
But right
confirmed
now, I'm
he's
loving Miss
useless as
Calendar,
well.
and Miss Calendar is eating Giles
Oh,
up.
Jenny.
So.
I love
Oh,
Jenny.
Jenny. Oh, okay. Well, let me be quiet.
Oh yeah, let's move on before y'all spill. I don't want y'all to
Ricky.
spill.
Okay, I think it's time for us to go back. Do we have a commercial?
Sure, we can do a
Okay,
commercial. Okay.
Let's go to a quick commercial and come back. Oh, Jenny. All right. This question has been thrown around in hell seats all entire season, but I want to individually ask you guys, starting with Ash, what is your final girl challenge?
Oh yeah, Ash, did you answer it the last time?
I did.
Okay.
You did?
I did.
I thought you was thinking hard on that one.
No, so like when I was on here last time, I said my final girl challenge would be probably something that I don't fuck with, and that would be spiders. That would probably be with me.
Yeah.
Escaping a room that is covered with those bitches, and I don't like that. So I'll probably fail.
Bloody Rose victim number 1.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
All right, Ricky, what is your
gosh.
final girl challenge?
I can think of maybe it's something to do with either my kids
I was thinking
or something with my sight. So like my glasses. Like I'm one of those like, I don't have my glasses.
I
Like
my glasses.
I can't see nothing. Like everything's blurry.
That would be good.
So that would be like
South is
she would
puzzled
probably
without your glasses.
without my glasses, and it's like nighttime. Don't
Drive
have me
30
driving-
minutes away.
Right.
to reach
Don't have
your
me driving nowhere at nighttime without my glasses. Okay.
That's good.
Yeah.
That'd be a hazard on the road.
Your kids are in this room, but you have no glasses to see what's the name of the room. You open the right door, they live.
Oh.
That's heavy.
Yeah,
Blaze,
Disclaimer, I would never reference this movie in any other instance, but I'm going to use it for this challenge. I would probably do something like Halloween Resurrection, where he was leading her through the house, like through like a Palm Pilot or something.
Mm-hmm. Decker, where are you, Decker?
Cool. And like
Decker,
let it
he's right behind you.
The least knowledgeable about horror movies, and then let Tabby be the person who's leading them through like the horror house. That could be kind of cool.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, I like that one.
Michael, what is your final girl challenge?
It's easy. Bloody Rose will knock me out. They put me on a boat, take me out deep into the ocean, put me on this like wooden plank, and all the supplies to like survive are maybe like, I don't know, 100 feet out in different directions, and I have to swim out into the ocean to get them, come back, and try to get back to land. And it's not going to happen. I'll die. So
I feel like this is talked about before.
This feels really okay. Have you thought about this?
I thought about it when you asked the question last time. That's why I had it in mind.
I mean, that's scary. Can you swim though?
In a pool.
Okay.
I can't wade in water or anything like that. But
okay, Jimmy,
I would have been messed up. I can't swim.
Jimmy, what's your final girl challenge?
It would definitely have to do with my wife and my kids. It would definitely have to do with them three. Yeah.
Hey, Mark.
Nancy.
Yeah. Mine would probably be like with my babies, my fur babies. I'm coming to get y'all.
Bobby,
I want no family, not definitely my pets. No, I don't want them involved.
What's your final girl challenge?
Yeah. Mine's would be I don't like much like Mike. I don't like the ocean stuff, but you already got that one, so I don't like really like places where I can't get out of. So like to this day, I've never been to an escape room because I have a fear of just like, even though I know it's fake, but like I just don't like being trapped in a place. So I would say mine would be like in a fun house, like at a carnival or something. Because I do love carnivals.
Yeah,
and each room would have like notes referring to a horror movie, kind of like a quiz, stuff that very hard ones. And I have to answer them. And then if I don't answer them correctly in that room, it will be like a trap. Maybe like the walls closing in or the floor about to like, so then I have to hurry up and try to find a way out of that to get to the next room.
I like
so it'll be something very like escape room-ish, sort of.
And escape rooms, even though they're fake, they are still scary because I need to get out of there.
They have this energy behind
it. And in a fun house too. And then also clowns. Throw a clown in there that's trying to attack me, I'm done.
Just stand
yeah, just throw a clown in there.
Art the Clown.
I didn't know you were afraid of clowns.
If it's Art the Clown, I'm gonna be scared.
If it's Art, yeah.
I'm not a clown person. So
yikes. So Pennywise does a number on you.
No, like the one episode of Buffy, I think it was the Nightmares episode on the first season. I was freaking out with Mike because that clown came out of nowhere in that dream, whatever, and it freaked me out a lot. I didn't like it.
Does this also include those wind-up boxes with clowns that pop up?
Oh, they don't count. The Jack in the Box? No, they don't count. I'm okay.
Like the one from what was it?
Poltergeist.
Yeah.
No, those are fine. I don't want like a life-size human being person dressed up as a clown.
But what about the clown doll in Dead Silence towards the end of the movie? That was on a rocking chair.
That's still kind of the same thing.
I mean, that's scary.
That's talking and whispering to you. Okay.
Technically, it's not the clown.
What about Scary Movie 2?
Going for more like the Pennywise direction.
Scary Movie 2, TaMon. That was a whole different.
Because Ray wasn't bothered underneath that bed, baby. Ray was like,
on a good night, I'll probably be okay with it. Okay.
All right. I think it's time for Ash. I think it's time for the other half of us to take a trip to the Hell Sea. So Ash, you are captain. And let's take a trip to the Hell Sea. Yep. I'll hold your hand. Welcome Ooh, I'm excited, y'all.
I'm scared.
Which liar,
Oh wait,
including their boyfriends, would you cast? And I know what you did last summer.
which lie in their boyfriend or their partner? I would
Yeah,
cast.
you can use any of the cast combined.
And I know what you did last summer.
Yeah.
And
only the 4 main characters. That's it.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see.
Y'all know the right answer.
Okay.
Okay.
Hold on.
Wait, so just one
If I'm
liar,
picking, like-
one boyfriend?
We need a Julie, we need a Ray, we need a Barry, and we need a Helen.
Okay.
Oh,
I wrote
okay.
too
I just
big. I got it right smaller. Hold on.
Only got 2. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. This is
Hold
cool.
on.
Then I gotta change my Helen then.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. I'm ready.
Name Ray and Barry.
Okay.
Hold on.
I don't know.
Wait, what was so Ray, and then what was the other dude's name?
We need a Julie, Ray, Helen, and
Barry.
Barry. I was just looking for his name too as I say them.
Which one was Ryan Phillippe?
Barry.
Barry.
Cox, to be exact.
And ours have to match Ash's answer, right?
Yeah, it has to match Ashes.
Okay.
Big Daddy Ray, Big Daddy Barry. I hope he didn't have father a child that we don't know about, and then for the sequel, the child is involved.
Oh no.
Okay.
I'm ready.
This is all types of messes.
All right. All right. Ricky.
Okay.
Imogen. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Who did you cast as Julie, Helen?
Oh, you're not gonna be able to see it with, you can't see it with my screen. So I have Imogen and Christian. So Imogen's Julie. All right, and then Farron is Helen, and Greg is Barry.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Imogen,
I like that.
Christian, Farron, Greg.
Okay. Bobby, who do you have?
I have Imogen. Hold on. Johnny, Tabby, and Christian. So Imogen would be Julie.
Oh.
Johnny would be Ray, and then these two, Tabby and Christian, would be Helen. Yes.
You cast it. I will talk later about that. We'll talk later about that. Okay. That made me so excited. Okay. Ash.
Not Elsa.
Oh no, you can't see. Okay. I said Imogen as Julie.
Okay.
Farron as Helen.
Oh.
Yep, got it.
Johnny as Barry.
Okay.
And Ash as Ray.
Okay.
Okay.
I was close.
I'm not counting mine, but I have Julie as Imogen, Farron as Helen, Johnny as Barry, and Greg as Ray.
Hey!
Okay, so who won? Okay,
I know I got the two female leads.
Yeah, and I had Imogen and Johnny, I think. Yeah, because I was off with Tabby and Christian, so yeah.
Okay, and I picked that movie because it's a summer movie. It's fun, and you know, if I was to do a reboot, I would want to pull from this cast.
Yeah.
Farron would make a really
chase scene?
She would
make a really good Helen. She has the attitude and everything. And Mike said Imogen, yes.
Just Elsa.
We know who's Elsa? Who did he say?
He said Imogen is Elsa, and you know it.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Jen is Elsa, and everybody knows Jen is Elsa.
Yeah,
okay.
she definitely.
No, I would think Imogen would probably.
Julie.
That's right. We have Imogen down as Julie.
Yeah.
Farron, Elsa is Tabby's
Kelly.
mom. It's Tabby's
Kelly. I could see Kelly as
Kelly
Elsa,
Karen.
yeah.
Or
Kelly
Karen.
Elsa this whole season. Tiebreaker, who will be the killer? Ooh, who is Ben Willis?
Ben Willis. Ooh, okay.
Henry.
Oh,
He'll be the son of.
he's Will Ben's son.
Yeah.
Yeah, I say Henry. I was gonna say Sean, but Henry's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
I can see Sean would come back in the second movie.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Tabby would too. That's Carla.
She'll be the roommate.
To Imogen. Okay. Question number 2. Which liar has the best summer playlist?
Which liar has?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Only one. Okay.
Ooh.
In my head, I was just thinking about who playlist I would be annoyed by the most.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. You know what? Okay. My marker's dying.
Twerk, Ricky. Yes.
A shimmy.
A little shimmy. Okay. Ash, you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Bobby, who you got up first? Who is?
I have Farron.
Farron has the best playlist.
I feel like her playlist would eat. She would have all the bops. She would have pop. She would have rock. She would have R&B. Very diverse.
You think she would have some Meg Thee Stallion?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Ricky, who did you pick?
Oh man, because Farron makes sense now, but I was thinking Tabby because I was thinking she would probably have the best like horror soundtrack.
Okay, that's a fair way to look at it too.
So if you had said the best like soundtrack for a horror film, it would be Tabby. But,
oh yeah, for sure.
So, but honestly, it's Farron. It's Farron.
Okay. I put Noah. I just think she's that middle girl who probably has all the music.
What was she like?
She probably likes Gaga. She probably likes what is her name? That blonde lady.
Which one?
Madonna.
She does like Madonna.
Sabrina Carpenter, the new girl.
Probably like Renee Rapp right now.
Victoria Monet is definitely on Farron's playlist.
She
yeah, for sure.
Noah's listening to Renee Rapp right now.
Okay, Ash, who's the answer?
I said, hold on, Farron.
Okay.
And I was thinking about Tabby. I was like, Tabby's is probably filled with tons of like movie soundtracks. Yeah. Mouse and Imogen are probably like Lana Del Rey, like
yeah,
Florence,
very emo,
Florence the Machine, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Okay.
So I need a mixture of everything. So
okay,
Farron.
Which one of the boys do you think has the best playlist?
The boys.
Greg is probably like a wannabe, so probably has like a bunch of whack
like
hip hop stuff. So I would go with
Sean.
Johnny.
I would say
Sean. Yeah, Sean.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting about him.
I feel like Sean listens to Tupac.
He does.
Yeah.
He does. Greg would feel like he would listen to like his little rock, but then he would listen to hip hop just because it's a fad.
Like fit in, yeah.
Yeah.
Hype himself up for a workout.
Christian, like Tabby, would probably be a whole bunch of horror soundtracks, which is a bop. Don't get me wrong. I got a playlist just for that. But yeah. Yeah, Sean for sure.
No Ash?
Ash will probably be Lana Del Rey too.
Yeah.
Ash would be very niche.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Last question.
Make it good.
I know. Okay. If this is not good, I have a backup. I have 10 in total, so I have a few backups. Okay. If the liars were on AHS Coven, who would be the next Supreme?
Who would be or who should be? That's two different questions.
Don't do that. It's not
that's two different. That's two different questions.
Ooh.
It is.
Who would be the next Supreme?
Next.
7 Wonders. Who would do them all?
Y'all know the answer to this. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Wait.
Okay.
Bobby, please.
This was
Yeah.
tough.
That's what I was thinking too, Michael. Mike, I was thinking the same thing.
Oh, let me go in these chats.
This is a tough one.
Uh-huh.
I'm probably gonna lose just because of this answer.
I already know your answer.
Do you?
Yeah. I do. Okay, Ash, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let me write Bobby's answer too first.
Oh, love you know.
All right. Bobby,
Yes.
what is your answer?
Who is Kelly?
Yes, that's what I thought you were gonna pick. Okay.
You know, because all these
Uh-oh.
bitches think they're all high and mighty. They had their little group or whatever, and little do you know, it's going to be the underdog, and Kelly's going to eat all of them up, and she's going to be the next Supreme. Like,
That's why it's gonna be Mouse.
that was Mouse was actually my real answer, but Kelly, I can see
Why
because
y'all
when we watched Coven, we thought it was going to be the girls, but we didn't expect it to be Cordelia.
Yeah,
Really. So
Mhm.
last minute, but sure. Yeah, that's fine.
the Mouse was my real answer for sure.
Okay. Ash. Okay, my answer is the answer that makes the most sense, which is Imogen.
Oh God.
That's who would be, but that's not who should be.
Right.
I said Imogen.
Yes.
You're not in this game, TaMon.
It's rigged.
Just think about, especially like her, like in this new season, and just seeing like her growth and like how quick she snaps. Like once she snaps, like when you push her to the edge, it's a wrap. Like that she'll
But
reach her
do we
full
want
potential.
that as our Supreme? We want somebody
Hell
kind
yeah, we need
and
somebody who
nice.
needs to snap.
We
When
do
it's
not
time
need
to-
a Fiona
when it's
Good.
time-
We
when it's time to
need
snap, she needs to snap.
We don't need Mouse using her powers to hack. Okay.
I was on Spooky Spaghetti, and I Spooky Spaghetti.
You
I
just
feel like
Selma.
I feel like Imogen would like lose her temper at the wrong things, and I mean I definitely see her as a Supreme, but I don't know if she's fit for it. It's going to get very much Emma Roberts, Madison Montgomery.
No.
Minus her being a bitch, but as far as like probably power hungry, I can see
correct.
Imogen getting here. Yeah.
She'll be scooping up bitches.
Like Johnny scooping up ice cream.
Let's return back. I have a question. I'm going to ask everybody else that question. Let's return back. Oh, hey, y'all. Oh.
Hello.
Oh.
Y'all give
Riley.
Imogen so
Get off her back. Get off her
Very
back.
much so.
Hey.
Very
Off her
much
back.
so. Julie James. What about Imogen is Julie James?
Everything.
Imogen can't tell the difference between her mama and a mask. And y'all think
She was having a psychotic break.
So if
Yeah,
she's
it's
Can't control
confused,
it.
if she's confused, then she's Helen Shivers. If that's the case,
She's not.
So
she's definitely in the doing a confessional thing. She's
Julie
getting
James
killed
is timid
by
and like that is not Imogen's
Imogen-
mouthy
In the
ass.
first movie, Imogen
like
is more like
Julie
Julie in the
had
second
a
film.
baby.
I can see the second one. Yeah.
Yeah, I can see her more like
I think
Julie.
she's the
in-
same way. Think about those flashbacks before she was pregnant with Kelly, Karen, and Imogen. That's how she was with Helen and Julie, and Helen with each other.
Mm.
The same way.
She's definitely more Julie than Sydney.
Yeah, that's what we picked.
Yeah.
Karen is the best option in my opinion for Helen.
Yeah.
Maybe even Kelly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I don't see Farron stopping in the middle of the chase scene. I just see her just going.
No, she moving.
So
No, Kelly's more like the sister.
Elsa.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
Mike, which girl would you vote for? Well, you can't vote, but which girl do you think would be supreme?
I think Mouse.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
you
said
said Mouse in the
It's the
comments, yeah.
unsuspecting one that it's going to be Mouse.
y'all love y'all so many.
It's not even that I love her. I just think
That's her
she's
name.
the least suspected one to. The
Mhm.
other ones would be arguing, thinking they could be the supreme. Mouse is going to question whether she's not even going to think she
Deserves
can
it.
be it, and she's not
Yeah.
going to try.
She gives me Misty Day. Like, you're not gonna make this last.
I
test,
love
sweetie.
Misty Day.
I love her
Same.
too, but you're not gonna make this last test, sweetie.
Mouse has a vulnerability sort of story arc.
Come back to me, hear my voice. You say Imogen will be Madison. I think that would be Farron.
Huh?
I can
Madison.
see that as well, but Imogen,
She's Zoe for sure.
No,
Which one's-
not
What?
Queenie is Tabby.
You really think this girl is so nice and demure and
She is. She's a sweetie pie.
Okay.
She's still her mama's lady. And that leads us to the next half of the episode.
what is it?
We finally get to meet Imogen's father once again, and we find out that he is getting married, or is he he's engaged?
He's engaged.
Another person who looks like Imogen's mother and Bloody Rose and Rose Waters. Another person casted, they all look alike. No, and that's no shame.
Like the swim team.
Like the swim team.
What was that for, though? What was that whole...
That good point. Good question. We other than the opportunity to see Imogen snap.
That was what it was for. It's about character development. Unfortunately, not a good red herring.
No.
Johnny, you said earlier, too many red herrings. Yeah. It detracts from. You have so many red herrings to the point where the reveal is pointless, and we don't care about them because we can think of all these other choices that you fumbled over in the season that could have been better.
Mm-hmm.
The Boogeyman is the episode, chapter 17, when Tabby brings all the girls into the classroom and they put all the suspects on the wall. This is the episode we were thinking about Mindy versus Tabby, which has been a theme or question this season.
Because Tabby, be so for real about Christian not being a suspect. Be so for real.
Now, come on, y'all. If that was us for real, and some of y'all have been in relationships for a long time, those names would still be on the board. Am I wrong or am I right?
They on the board.
They all.
I already got chased a few months ago. Everybody's going on that board.
Everybody.
Bobby, what about you?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've been my partner for my mama's going on the board. I don't care, but my own mom is going on the board. What's up? We need to figure some shit out.
You didn't pick out the trash the other day, so therefore she
right.
Rose,
you never return my phone call. What's going on? Like,
to be honest, my mama didn't text me back fast enough, and that was right when I had my challenge. No, ma'am, she's on the board.
No, you didn't pay your portion of the phone bill, so that's what the question said.
She's up there. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you didn't wash some dishes because your ass was plotting to be Bloody Rose. You're on the board.
Mouse's grandmother was more of a damn
red herring,
more than Christian.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of Christian, so I don't know how to say this the best way, so I'm just going to say it.
Go ahead.
I don't know if he's not a strong actor, or if he was directed to act in this sort of, or if he has an illness.
What?
What made you go there?
I've been saying this.
TaMon.
That was a joke.
Don't do that to.
Y'all want me to give Christian real quick?
My wife has said the same thing about him. Is that his acting is just.
This is acting. I will give it that.
I don't think that he can act. I think that he's meant to give this sort of marshmallow, sort of like
innocent,
I'm concerned and I care about you and I just want you to be okay.
We already got a golden retriever, and that's Sean.
It's giving Disney Channel. We don't need that.
Golden retriever, and that is Sean.
Don't do that, Johnny. You had the voice down and everything. Baby, I love you, and whatever you want to do, Tabby.
Yeah, I don't like that.
You can't forget the shoulders. He does the shoulders. He's like,
I feel like he would have been better suited playing like a sibling to Tabby, and they had a different actor playing Christian. They have a sibling vibe to me when I'm watching. It's like he would be the younger brother.
I can see that, but at the same time,
enough to really feel like he was even worth being like a suspect. Really, that's why I never considered him a suspect because I feel like they didn't give him enough, really.
What do you mean?
That's why he was a suspect.
Other
Because I
than
didn't
him,
know nothing
I
about
love horror
him.
movies. It's like, okay.
Where's
But-
your mama?
But there's a lot of things
Where
that
is your
could
mama,
point.
though?
But
Where
there is a
your
lot of
mama?
things that can point to him being a suspect. You
Yeah.
know, he just showed up out of nowhere when Chip just disappeared. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? They could have tied that relationship between him and Chip, and we just didn't know. He's obviously a horror movie buff like her. He makes masks, of course.
Mhm.
And he's getting closer to Tabby to know her stuff. She gave him her phone number. So there's a lot of things that, you know,
And
pointed
he was
to him
on
as a
Spooky
suspect.
Spaghetti himself.
He was
And
on there
excited.
himself. Exactly.
So all the things that we would have that they've used to connect Wes to being Bloody Rose
Mhm.
is what they really could have done with Christian.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now, let me ask
Outside of
y'all,
that
would it
thing,
be better if they had Christian as the killer instead of Wes? Or do you think there will be two on the nose? Like
It would be too on the nose because I
Mhm.
mean it's always the boyfriend. What, Mike?
No, I'm thinking.
Damn.
I have the same face because I'm thinking too, Mike. I'm with you. I'm like,
Mhm.
I mean, come on, y'all. It's always the boyfriend. It's always
the
the
rule.
boyfriend, the mother, or the wife, or the
But I'm trying to
husband.
think of the contrast
Or
between the
daddy.
way he acts as Christian and the way he could have acted as the killer.
As the
my
killer,
black
right?
was
Drastically
special. That could have been
different.
special. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Wes already had this aggression behind him already, so his delivery was still pretty much the same. Mickey was very calm and jokey throughout the whole movie, but his
Mhm.
delivery was sort of the same too, but
Wes
more
was
psychotic.
Yeah, that's true.
Wes
It
was
was the
something
same.
else. Like I'm not surprised it was him all along. And then like his monologue, I was like, oh, so you feel a certain way about black people now, huh?
He was unhinged by that
He
point.
was, I mean,
Yeah.
true, but still was like,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I feel like they just wrote that in there. Like,
You know what?
It's hard for people like me. I'm like, what you mean?
I just didn't
That's
think that
not
was
the first time I've
Stop.
seen that,
good dialogue.
that motive. That's not the first time I've heard that motive in recent. It has to be recent years, but
So the thing with West though is that it wasn't a surprise, but it was always like, okay, I can see that. And so I'll let it
Mhm.
slide for right now. But if I think too much into it, I'm really not gonna like the outcome. But
Yeah.
surface level, okay. It works. Thinking too much
Perfectly
into
stated.
it, meh, this is lackluster.
And just
perfectly
see,
stated.
because like he tried to get with Tabby first season, that
Mhm.
thing.
That's what I'm saying.
And then-
That's bothered me since, really.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, how old is he supposed to be? He's a graduate, right?
Too
From
damn
college.
grown.
Yeah.
He's
And
old.
she's
He's
only
older.
she's only 15, 16 years old. So I'm just like, dude,
Right.
you're too old for her. Why
But
you?
they left that so open. It was so
Mhm.
weird to me. In
Which is
season
part of the
one.
reason why it works. It worked for this go around. Like little
Yeah.
things like that is why it's kind of like, okay, it makes sense. But
Yeah.
like I said, it's still very surface level.
Yeah.
Surface
Yeah.
level indeed.
That really bothered me though.
I hope that her rejecting him by proxy of her mother, Tabby's mother, is not another thing that's sent him off the edge, because you're in your 20s and she's 15, 16. So you couldn't be upset that you didn't get to date this little girl.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of men who.
I mean,
would
yeah.
get upset.
Now, if something had happened to
That's always
Tabby's
fun.
mom, like something actually happened to her prior to Tabby's challenge, then that would have been a really good lead up to us finding out it was Wes.
Mm.
Because of the way that she
Yeah.
reacted to him in season 1. That would be a cool little callback to season 1, but they didn't do that. They didn't do
It
anything.
would have been.
there.
Did
It
he feel
would have been
untouchable in that scene to you guys?
who?
Tabby.
No.
Kind of.
Plot
Untouchable.
armor, because we needed her to get to
What
the
was the
end.
question?
The irony.
I would have liked maybe like a little hit or something.
Really?
It felt so easy.
Oh, this is rich.
Right.
Coming from you, sir. This is so rich. Untouchable. Your girl
Like,
is
Yes.
untouchable.
Oh my god.
Mike, off of it. We talking about a whole nother.
I'm just saying.
I'm sensing some kind of undertone here.
If that's a point of contention, I'm just saying that should be the stand.
I'm sensing
a law degree.
I'm sensing some undertone here, and I'm not I feel uncomfortable.
Need that. And Sydney.
Right. Sydney been stabbed. Sydney.
That's an obligatory thing. That's what I'm saying. She hasn't really been beat up. That's all I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I don't even know who I would pick as other killers because Johnny and Christian, sure. That would have been another moment I feel like I would have been like, yeah, the boyfriends. Okay.
I was hoping it was Imogen's dad's fiance because the way she treated Imogen in that scene and she had that little smirk on her face, I was like, oh, you behind something.
Who is she? Who is Imogen? Who is Imogen?
I really hope
you are such a hater.
This ain't your ring. This is not your ring. It's not your ring, girl.
Do you think they're gonna bring them back next season?
I would hope so because that was just weird.
Ooh.
Who, Jen?
Red Wedding?
No, they'll bring Red Jen, but
I know we met on bad terms, but I would like to invite you. It could be her trying to build a relationship with Imogen and like invite her and all that.
If she dies, yeah.
What?
Is he in high school?
Imogen?
Ooh.
No, the boyfriend.
Oh, Johnny?
Johnny?
I don't know. Is he high school or college?
I don't think
They're all in high school, yeah.
I don't know. Good question.
He acts like he's like a freshman or something in college, maybe, or so.
Or incoming freshman.
I don't think it would be intentional to make these guys, their love interests, really older, especially if they made a point to go against the original series to sort of push that.
So here's my I'm gonna random prediction for season 3. They're gonna bring the dad and future stepmom back in, and she's gonna invite Imogen to be part of the wedding, but stepmom is connected to Wes somehow, like younger brother. She's gonna be on some kind of vengeance kick. That's just my prediction. That's how they can
see that. I can see that. That doesn't go to Mouse though. If that's what y'all think.
I mean,
it doesn't
really have to.
No, you're right. But I know that was another thing that you guys were thinking at some point.
Oh well.
That was something that they said in an interview that if they had their way, they get 5 seasons. They would.
I mean, it barely connected Tabby this season. It was barely Tabby season this year.
Yeah,
it was still mostly because we were thinking it was this is the season of Farron for a second.
Right.
Facts.
Right.
Which would have made more sense, honestly.
Facts.
But hi, Imogen. Welcome to my wedding. Sit down, bitch. And shut your mouth.
You know what?
Imogen would turn that whole wedding out.
She will fuck them up.
And she'll be escorted out.
And that's what she snaps.
And that's
fine.
Not
before she would her old ass.
Captain, I need her off the boat, please.
I need to speech at this wedding is going to be a reed-filled mess. Okay?
That would be a good scene. That would be good.
Exactly.
Imogen needs a good read.
Attention.
No, I'm tired of Imogen reading. I need her to start throwing hands.
She just talks.
I need her to start throwing hands. It's time.
She's gonna get her little fake tears in action somewhere, and then
Dr. Sullivan, it's me.
I can't do that now. No, Dr. Sullivan's gone.
Speaking of Dr. Sullivan being gone, what's she useful this entire season? Not Jimmy, don't do a thumbs up.
She out of here, dog.
How do we feel about her character in this season? And was it impactful?
Because she's I'm not a big fan of the original Pretty Little Liars, but she has some involvement in that series, right?
Okay. Yes, she does. She has the exact same role.
Okay.
She does the exact same role.
I liked her being on the season because that's who I originally thought Bloody Rose could have been. Mm-hmm. Just because she had something to gain from it. She's the one with all the personal information. And I thought it would have been slightly interesting. I kind of
Monty, take a drink.
Oh.
Thanks, Mike.
Well, you said me or him?
You.
Both.
Oh, actually, that's cute. Both of y'all, that's real cute. Thank you.
I didn't like how they took her out at the very last minute. It was weird. It kind of like changed her character. Like, like the way she was talking about these girls. I'm like,
I saw that coming.
like I
she
can
lying?
see it, but at the same time, I was just like, you wait
Very
till
last
after
second.
The
something.
whole her getting on her knees thing was weird.
That was
Listen, what do you do when a
That was weird.
big ass man come in front of you?
Watch your mouth.
TaMon,
Watch your
that
mouth.
was the last thing I think to do.
I'm
I
duking.
didn't
I'm
finish my
duking.
sentence. I didn't
I was
finish
going-
it.
Ducking
I
and
was like, look
diving.
him in that
I had
Twitching
no-
like twitching.
Not the little Kim move. Not the little.
thing. Ain't no way
Like
in
Bloody
hell he
Rose.
would have got me.
That feel like that.
I would have
scene-
hopped out that window. That's what I would have done.
He's no
Oh,
tab.
yeah.
That would have
That would have been a nice ending,
It
though.
would
I
have
would
gave
have
very
loved to
much
have seen that.
Sally.
Would have been out the window.
Tabby did it
Do
twice,
we
dog.
think she could have been used to sort of further the idea for season 3? Because she was, even though it's sort of typical now in horror, she was getting ready to write a book, and then we already had a movie getting made. So yeah, do we think she would have been useful for next season?
She could be like
I
the
mean, we
Gail
don't
Weathers
know
in season 3.
that she's dead, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she gone.
Yeah, she's dead, Boots.
So is that movie legit happening?
Mm-hmm.
Because I know they coined like was it the title for the next
Millwood
season?
Massacre. Millwood
Okay.
Massacre.
I would like to see her as like a Gail Weather. Like it gets to her head. She got her little book. She kind of becomes more of like the true self, like a bitchy, like we seen it at the end of this episode.
Yeah.
She's
So
like,
I would
was
like to
near-
see more of this throughout the next season. If she, and then
I survived 30
It
stabbings.
seemed like
I
it might be
I'm not
trying
gonna
to
hold
tie
you.
in
I was
the whole
hoping that
storyline
that's
with
where
her
we were
son.
getting.
Her
I would have
son
lived.
to maybe something.
I
Oh,
think
so
she
that-
had twin sons. I said
Because
the
did the
last time I was on
son
here.
die or did he go missing?
The child is stabbed up dead. They found his
Yeah.
little body.
But I think
Yeah.
she has
Went to the
twin
grave,
sons, and the
yeah.
other son is coming after her. So
I don't
Yeah.
remember. I know she had kids. She had the same son was brought up in the original series too, because she left the show because he got threatened, so she had to get up out the chat. She had to leave.
Right.
I don't remember if she had another kid or not, but she mentioned not having any family, so maybe she doesn't. Now, but Bobby, I'm not gonna hold you. I had the same exact thought when she was on the phone with the agent talking about this book is everything. These girls are trash. I can't wait to talk to this. I was like, yes, ma'am. Get ready for a lot more life next season. No.
Imagine more of that next season. I would
Archie
have
came in
got my
and said,
life.
get on your knees.
So
Like I
is-
said,
do y'all think that season 3 is gonna still follow this whole movie concept thing? Like they're gonna parallel that? Are y'all done with that?
I'm done.
I just want to say that we don't have a renewal yet, unfortunately.
they said, from what I've seen on Twitter, we're going to hear sometime July about a renewal.
Okay.
I don't know if it's legit or what, but
upfronts are in August, so that could be true.
yeah.
And
I
they
mean,
come
Indian
fast
Vampire
nowadays.
got
They
renewed
don't
the
be
other
slow.
day.
But all these other shows got renewed fast. I'm like, so what's
That's what I'm saying.
Chucky didn't, but that's why my ass is like, sorry, y'all.
I have hope for Chucky, but at the same time,
Chucky's
I think
coming.
it's done.
He's
Chucky
coming.
can be
It's not
good.
even done yet, and they
No,
already
but
got
we
Keep
get another
it.
movie though. Like that's the thing.
They're doing
I'm
all
like,
of it. It's that Chucky's not done. And Mike, you're right. Put it in a trash can. Put it outside.
But they're already about to do a movie. They said they're going to do
The movie
they're
I'm
gonna-
okay with. I don't
Yeah,
need
they
to
gonna-
watch every week. Like what's it?
Yeah, it was
what
cute
time
the
is
first
it?
2 seasons.
That
and
can,
that
that
was
can
it.
be the movie portion could be like that little special in between seasons.
It gave me
can do
something
that.
to watch when I was working detention. Okay, I need it.
After the first season, I was really confused.
I did watch the second one or whatever season when they went to that big boarding looking school.
Second
That was-
season.
I was so excited for that season, actually.
But after that, I was kind of over it.
Season 3 was, I don't know. guys.
Season 3 wasn't the best, but I watched it.
Season 1 was great. That's all I got for you, Chucky.
I liked
Yeah.
it. I didn't mind season 1.
And did you guys know that some people's reference points to that franchise is that AI version of Chucky?
Oh,
That's
from
sad.
2019.
Like, y'all
Yeah,
saw
that's the reference.
2018,
Very sad.
2019.
Yep,
Or
That's
whatever year
awful.
that was.
they're being robbed, and that's they're considering that like the top tier.
I
But
try
before
to
we,
blank that out my brain.
I don't think I even seen all of it.
Some
The
people like
movie's
it.
not bad. I liked it.
It's-
It
yeah,
just
it's
shouldn't have
not-
been.
That's okay.
Called Child's Play. It's like Megan before Megan, sort of.
Or that new one. Final exam. I don't know much more we can say. We all praise Tabby for her performance in the finale. Mm-hmm. She really, honestly, saved the season for me. Her
That's
performance.
how I feel.
Mm-hmm. And I hate to say save because first season didn't just get good when Imogen had her final chase and fight. It was good majority of the season. And this season, it was nice to see the girls and see their growth and see their development. But if we had a season of 22 episodes, you can do that. You can have these kind of episodes. But this is 8 episodes of us doing nothing but character development and world building with zero action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if they don't get renewed for season 3, which I don't think that will be the case, but if they don't, I will be very upset. But I'm going to also say, y'all, I mean,
I think they need.
You're not going to be that hurt.
The pace they had the last 2 episodes is the pace I think they need to go with. It doesn't. We don't need long, drawn out scenes. I think we can handle a quick pace show. When we're getting all this. We already know you're close. Okay, we know that, so we don't need to see that anymore. Now, maybe little splinters of the group I can see because I haven't really seen Mouse and Farron hang out. Or
I would love that.
That we could see who's closer to who, but still, don't lean on that too much. We get it.
Yeah, y'all girlfriend.
The horror.
Yeah, y'all good Judies. What we do know is Imogen and Tabby are good Judies. What I would love to see, to your point, is I wouldn't pair Noah and Farron up, so maybe we should see that. To see them hanging out, going on double dates, and
oh, you said we have criminal past? I'm just kidding.
I can see Noah and Mouse. Because Noah would probably try to get Mouse to stand up for herself more, speak up more, start cussing people out left and right if she feels the need to.
Leave the technology
I
alone.
can see that.
Put that laptop down, girl.
You don't gotta wear glasses.
Put the laptop down, girl. Fuck.
Go outside and get some sun.
Touch some grass.
Go sit up. But the thing in the original series, there were like 2 hackers. So 3, Caleb and Mona. No, 2. Yeah, Caleb and Mona. So that's gonna be a part of it. I'm sure if we get to see them come back, her character growth is to be really good on computers since her computer teacher popped up out of nowhere
and survived.
Archie would never.
No.
He would have took his ass out.
No, he would have been out.
In the last episode, we talked about what happens next and how do you think the girls will be their junior year of high school after Dr. Sullivan's being murdered and Tabby almost being murdered. Archie's still on the run. Wes is in jail. Mrs. Loomis Light is in jail.
Oh, not Light. The L-I-T.
She really was, though. She was
whack. She was whack. She was weak.
You were the one personally invested in this. I just don't.
Say it.
You had so much to say the other times. But
it's not that we don't want to see season 3.
Liar whore. That's it. That's all you giving me?
Yeah.
Eve was weak. Mrs. Beasley had a better opportunity to be the killer.
That was
the
She was too busy getting her back broke in a confessional.
Stop.
That
was the parent that I wanted. Was Miss Beasley and Chip's mom. Like that would have made because they got the most against all the girls in general.
And Wes could still be there. He could be the henchman.
Wes could have been there too, but like Mrs. Beasley's probably sick of all them girls. I know Chip's mom is at least sick with 2 of them. So by default, she's sick with all of them. So
it's like, how you gonna have beef with 15, 16-year-olds? But here we are.
Teenagers are hell. Okay.
I mean, they are. I
act like we were in this. Teenagers can be hell.
They are.
So
I wasn't.
I'm not.
I was in the theater.
Now, Ricky.
I was a good child.
I didn't say anything.
Well, say, TaMon, what were you like as a teenager? Because
I'm gonna talk. Where's your mama? Where's mama at? Let me ask.
I wouldn't want my mom to show up because she's not here right now. But I would have handled Mrs. Beasley on my own, and probably that new principal who put us in summer school,
Right.
They
And
would have got
Sean
handled by
Kong.
me too. Yeah, I didn't need no backup for that.
She's like, you're more than welcome to live here. I'm like, the way she was just jabbing at Noah, I was like, damn.
Yes,
Girl.
go home.
But at the
out.
same time, Noah, I'm like, why couldn't Noah stay with any of the other girls?
Because she got her man. My man. That's all that matters to these girls. But all of a sudden, here comes Jen. And now she can't stay. Jen got to stay with her. It's just a cycle of abuse. It's a cycle of abuse and abuse.
All this, everyone's coming over and sleeping over. It's like, okay, we got this. That's not realistic. Teenagers do not be doing that. Maybe on the weekend with their friends, but with the opposite sex.
Gossip Girl was another. Don't get me started on that one.
When you got coin like that, you don't pay attention to them kids. You pay somebody.
But our girls here do not have coin like that. No one got coin. They look like a straight up Milltown, the steel company.
Yes.
Fucking my bloody Valentine.
Look like Gary. It looks like Gary, Indiana. That's what it looks like.
We're not in Derry. We're in one of those fucked up towns.
It looks like Gary, Indiana.
That's what it's giving.
It almost feels like the town almost feels like it follows like where there's all these old things mixed in with new things, and it's like even
you don't know what decade you're in.
Even the scene where she's using the radio to reveal what's going on with Archie. It's like, who would do that?
And the drinks they were drinking, like when they were sunbathing on the roof, the old-fashioned like cans, like the pop cans.
Yeah, that too. That's another one. It looks
like one of those towns that had like everybody worked at the factory, and then when the factory got bought out, the town couldn't really recover afterwards.
I love those TV shows.
And let's not even talk about that old ass school.
Where's the Regal Cinema?
Where got asbestos and everything.
Y'all always see some fabuloso in a mop.
You saw they had to bring their own the candlesticks to the bathroom.
But let me tell you something. This computer lab is decked out though because they got hackers. They tracking down servers. They got new software.
Teachers coming in during their summer breaks to.
I hated that they wasted doing a stage play for the summer because that could have been so fun for school.
Ooh. Pretty Little Liars.
And I'm winking at you, Blaze, for a particular reason. So there could be a lot of cool scenes during the stage play that could be nice to see during the school year.
But I guess it makes sense if the universe of Riverdale is technically connected. So
the time period. You don't know what time you're in. Sabrina, Riverdale.
Right.
You don't know what time period you're in.
That seemed very unnecessary too, by the way.
I mean, it was already understood, even though that whack ass line from Greg, my cousin Kevin,
right?
And I am an ally.
Okay, ally.
Fuck Valentina.
Scrub.
Hello, ally.
Hello.
Happy in the pride, y'all.
Oh yeah.
Be who you are.
Your pride.
Okay, so I had two more questions I want to ask the group. If all the liars joined the cheerleading squad, who would be the captain?
Noah.
Really?
I can see Farron being the captain.
I say Farron.
I was going for Farron too, but Noah's a good choice too.
Yeah.
I don't see that.
I don't see Noah joining the cheerleading
Noah's
squad.
an outcast. Not
She's
an outcast. She's like a lone wolf in the group.
She got kicked off the track team and had to pick up another sport.
Yep.
So
She
don't give me. She got rhythm either.
There is no gymnastics.
Yikes.
Gabriella Montez.
But Imogen does. Please.
Why is
anything else I would see Imogen.
Wow. The question is, Bobby, is Tabby trying out?
And then Jen would be the mascot.
Cheerleading?
No,
I don't see it. No.
Okay, so we know Imogen is
maybe if it's inspiration for a script she's writing or something.
Yeah,
and that's why she'll talk to Imogen for that.
She's gonna pull out her Disney Channel zombie dance skills. You know?
So Michael, I can see Imogen and Farron partnering off and doing that whole world by themselves.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I could see that.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So Imogen and Farron are cheerleaders. No more dance for you. So that'd be fun to see. And we can reference a lot of horror movies, B-level horror movies for cheerleaders. That will be fun.
Yeah.
The other
Satan's
three.
cheerleaders.
Cheerleader Massacre. Cheer Camp.
Well, especially with that last scene with the mask, because I was getting Sugar and Spice vibes.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
I did that for sure.
Yes,
Yeah.
I know there's like
that is.
I know
weird.
like
Okay.
for the horror fans, y'all probably all thinking something else, but for me, I was thinking Sugar and Spice.
That's a good one, too, because
Watch,
if we
hey
talking
y'all,
about-
watch the season come back and they don't include it at all.
none of it.
Bruh,
None of it.
No, we changed that.
I'm done with y'all niggas. All right. Come on, dog.
Golly.
They have to include that. They have to.
They can't unless they have more episodes. They don't know what to do with 5, 8, 9 people. So it being almost 20.
They gotta kill at least. They gotta kill at least 5 people in the first like 3 episodes.
We need more bodies.
They're not gonna
Say that. Okay, so that leaves Noah, Mouse, and Tabby. What in-school clubs do they drift to? We know where Tabby goes. We automatically know.
Mouse is in a computer club,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Tabby is,
film club, AV club.
and Noah is.
Pink Lady.
The Gen Club.
She's starting the Pink Lady. at
Pink
the high
Lady.
school.
The Pink Lady.
Hey, you know what though? That would really give them like a lot of, like a
Yearbook.
lot of
We're just kidding.
good.
It gives
stories.
entry to other characters, like the cheer team. We
Yeah.
can easily put some doppelgangers over there.
Mhm.
What about the newspaper staff?
Yeah, I feel like that would have been. I feel like that would have been more Tabby than Noah. Noah hasn't shown anything for her to be like extremely academic.
Yeah.
Imogen would probably home egg or something like that, and then she'll bake Johnny a sorry cake, and they'll get back
with
together.
ice cream.
Oh, man.
With a scoop of ice cream.
Imogen, remember her and Chip was baby daddy. That was her. They had that dog.
Oh yeah.
Oh god.
That was shade, Chip. That was real shade. You know that's your baby. That was shade.
Mm-hmm.
Can Jen at least switch the ear this season?
Hmm?
Can she touch up on the roots?
Wait,
Last was a child, okay?
Who be
Who we
stealing-
talking about?
If she can steal all the money, all that shit, she can steal some hair dye too. And
Who you
touch
talking
up
about,
on
Jen?
those roots.
Jen has enough hair dye. Okay.
Her pale ass, boy. She love.
Get a bottle of peroxide.
Hey, let's put those shoulders down.
Go ahead and show us the picture, Mike. For
Oh,
reference.
Go ahead, put it up, Mike. You know what you want to do.
If you see over here, she is a natural brunette.
My last question is: which
They're always gonna
liar
be
would go
haters,
on to
Jen,
write a book
always.
about their experience?
To write a book?
Yeah.
Probably Imogen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she
very
can
self-absorbed,
include like
yes.
her mother's story, like how she overcame that, and I can see all that.
Yeah.
I don't think any of the other girls got the patience to write a book.
Well, we still don't have nothing. The shade is one episode, Johnny. You said who you would kill, and you said Noah. The fact that we don't know what club to put her in school. The fact that we don't.
That's what
you
I'm
may
saying.
actually be right.
We don't know her.
Do like the what's that? Big sister, little sister program, like the Big Brother, Big Sister program. I can see her doing that.
Come on, Dare.
Yeah, that could work.
Actually, no, that'd be right. Dare.
ROTC.
ROTC, but no.
I can see that.
Someone could make her. She would have to do Dare because of her criminal.
Because of her criminal.
But even though it's not even hers, it's not even hers, but it's her mom's. But like I could see that happening because
if
she
you
has
want
a
your
record.
mom to come home sooner, you need
So
to
y'all
join
don't
this
think they're
club.
gonna have any trilogy conversations or anything like that?
They
For season
should.
3?
Because it's
Yeah.
Revelations, and
I could see them doing something like that.
But what are some of the main important things of trilogies?
Well, it's interesting that Archie's coming back because you know what I'm saying. Usually, trilogies have something to do with the foundation. So if they're gonna do something, they've already set the story with the psychologist's son. It's like, do we not know something about that? Like, what really happened during that whole sort of like thing? It seems like there's some missing pieces there to me for some reason.
We really only got like
Including
a
still
10
what we
minutes
don't
left.
know yet about Imogen's mom. Like there's still like a lot of things that we're assuming about that situation that
Like
could be a
mental health and
completely
everything.
different thing.
because it's still hard for me to believe, and I say this.
Some people still don't think she killed herself.
Yeah, in a sensitive way, it's hard for me to believe that one letter is what triggered you that quickly to go to that extreme.
Right.
But it could be mental health.
And they touched on that this season about Imogen's mental health connected to her mother's. They both were taking medications.
What does the letter say again?
It just said something about the New Year, the same flyer from the party where Miss Thing fell at. It was the same flyer from that. As she
that whole reference was from Stephen King's It, and that's the whole. And I think Stan killed himself that same way in the tub.
Yeah.
So I guess that's what they were doing a callback to, because you never like stuff that traumatized you as a kid or really haunted you, and it came back to you as an adult. Some people just can't handle it.
Yeah.
So that's what happened with Stan and It. So I think that's why they did that with that one. So I don't think she's coming back. Yeah,
the mom.
Yeah, the mom. Like I don't even want to hear nothing else about her mom. I think her mom is dead. Lay her to rest. I don't want to hear nothing else about her mom.
Like she's Maureen.
I'm just
she ain't no Maureen, dog.
And we need to focus on we have Imogen in both seasons. Like you see how we don't really know much about Noah. Let's start to focus on them, Mouse and Noah. Because we've been focusing on Tabby and mostly Imogen. So so let's focus on that other group so we can actually know what to talk about. You know?
I would be okay with the focus on Noah. That would give her some redemption in my eyes, because Homegirl pissed me off this season like no other.
Yeah.
Here go Mike.
She's the only one lying.
And
the thing
she's
about
the Lulu.
that was annoying was that it was so predictable. The whole her going with Jen and then leaving the boyfriend astray, and then I think the only thing that was unpredictable that was unnecessary was her running that boy's car like that.
Yeah.
Unnecessary.
That was a little extra to me.
He's not
Michael, what you about to say, Michael?
Oh God, look at his lips pursing up to say some shit.
Sorry.
He's boring. I'm sorry. She could walk all over him. She don't need that. She likes Jen, and that's it.
But what is it about Jen? I would like to see their
better.
backstory on how they decided to hook up in that juvie.
Maybe Sean is bad in bed, Ash. Maybe that's one. Maybe
That didn't stop her to sneak into his room late at night.
It sucks because they were practically the it couple in season 1. They're very much into each other, and she was literally the only one that had somebody for real. And then in season 2, they're still going pretty strong. He's helping her, she's staying at his house, and then he's covering for her with his parents and stuff when it comes to things like moving back into her house while her mom is still in rehab, and then things it's all these things. Deep down for me, I really do have a problem with Noah right now, because there were so many. I get it. They're 16. Got it. Cool. But there is so much stuff that he was doing to help cover for her, or things that
she's not loyal,
or just things that he got the brunt of so she can cover for somebody else. It was just he just got done dirty.
But teenagers are not considerate.
It makes me think of, honestly, it makes me think of when someone likes you, but it's the person that really likes you, and they come on really strong, and they're so perfect, and they do the dates, they send you flowers, but that one bad motherfucker come through who just want to smash.
It's Stephen and Damon.
Now that's the one that you want. So you stop answering the text messages of the one who's so sweet, hanging out with the bad boy or whatever. So I sort of get it. I hate it, but I sort of get it. I still hate it.
I just think that Sean, it's one thing if Sean was like Greg and complete F boy. Whatever. Forget him too. I don't care about Greg. Whatever. He can go be an ally somewhere else. But I'm just saying, it's just there is no reason. I just feel like there was nothing to support having Sean done dirty like that for him. Unless Sean came out, there's something with him being connected, because he was kind of going above and beyond as Golden Retriever boyfriend this season and last season for it to come out like that.
When Farron started sleeping with Sean, I don't want to hear nothing.
And that's what I want. I'm here for it. I am here for it. Let it happen.
Oh no!
I like that.
And Noah better not say
against
nothing.
it, no. So if
'Cause
y'all
it's
got
really
an issue with the behavior, then you got an issue with the behavior. See.
Because I think Greg and Farron is a fling. Noah and Sean were in a fairly committed relationship as far as two teenagers out of 16 can go. So like that's different. Right now, Greg and Farron are
fire,
whatever.
I can see
but Sean and Noah are technically committed. I'm sorry, but if you were able to keep that same boyfriend while you in juvie, I'm gonna call that
she
commitment.
was with Jen while she was in juvie though, so they could have sparked something way more deep than her and
on
Sean.
Sean's end, they're in a committed relationship.
Yeah.
Also, I don't like your mama, so I don't even see this going long term anyway.
Okay,
this ain't gonna work.
Rapid fire questions, Bobby. Favorite characters, 2, outside of Tabby.
And Farron.
And Farron.
Well, damn. Well,
right.
There you go. Question answered.
Nobody black. How about that?
All right, don't do that because this whole show would get canceled. Favorite character outside of Tabby and who else? Or just Tabby?
Farron.
And Farron outside of them too?
And Christian.
Damn.
And Tabby's mom.
All right, so I don't like anybody. Fuck all of them.
Everybody black.
We're not doing
that.
that.
First question. Actually, the next one. Who's your least favorite characters?
My least favorite character, as of right now, is definitely Noah. She just rubbed me the wrong way for everything what Ricky said. Every single thing just rubbed me the wrong way. And it was going to be Kelly, but Kelly redeemed herself by apologizing and kind of owed up to her shit.
They forgave her too fast, though.
She did. My patience a lot.
She did, and maybe there's more to it in season 3 because a lot of stuff was happening towards this end. And again, we only got 8 episodes, so maybe when we get back in school, we get to see more of the relationship with Kelly when things are somewhat back to normal. But right now, Noah is my least favorite, and I'm going to say outside of Tabby and Farron, who I'm enjoying the most, I'm going to say I don't know. I can't choose Christian.
You can. It's okay to say Johnny too, by the way.
Johnny, I like him, but he's not.
They didn't do nothing for.
Yeah.
He didn't have to do anything besides be great.
And get whacked in the head.
He scooped ice cream.
Lola.
Scoop ice cream.
Lola. Yup, Lola. Bam. She played dumb all the way through.
Not Lola.
Now, Bobby, that may get you canceled. You can't say that because she ain't playing dumb.
She's like, oh, this is my old friend.
No, I still think it's a theory that she's not. Okay.
I think so too.
My old friend. Old is in like 2 weeks ago or years ago, Lola. Tell us.
We don't know.
Well, you got to think when the moms were young, like high schoolers, wasn't it Mouse's mom and Angela having a thing together?
Yeah,
so maybe they hooked up, didn't they? Wasn't Angela and Mouse's mom hook up?
Yeah, they did.
Yes.
So maybe like that's how the moms are friends, Lola and I don't know. But
Mom, why are you hanging out with that lady? I don't even like her daughter. Me. Okay. Michael, most cringe moment of this season.
Oh, I got one.
Just look behind you.
Nah.
One of the many hills that Mike is gonna die on forever.
Cringe moment. I think for me, it was a reveal, honestly. It was the mom, Chip's mom. That to me was the cringe moment. Just to me, it just didn't make sense it just didn't make sense. You've lost your child and you had all this energy and now you've dumbed yourself down.
Oh, yeah.
I just found it cringeworthy. Yeah.
I don't to be an accomplice.
Demoted to an accomplice.
If that.
And she wasn't even grand on that crown, on that seat up there either. Like the Game of Thorns, the seat of whatever it was. She wasn't even grand up there. She was just sitting
not giving.
resting.
And Greg's I'm an ally. That was another.
Yeah, I was going to say that. That's my cringe moment. Them two. Farron and Greg in general. I'm not here for them two. Sorry.
Get out of here.
TaMon, why do you like Greg so much?
I love a redeeming character, and Greg is.
This is the same guy that likes Joffrey. Whatever.
This is where I'm siding with Mike, because how did he redeem himself just by him saying he's an ally?
Joffrey.
During Pride, that's all he needed to do.
Girl,
get out.
Honestly, between Greg and Johnny, their hair was laid, and I thought that was a good reason.
Get out.
Johnny hair was laid.
So is Sean.
That little swoop from Greece was given every time. Johnny, best moment in the season.
Just before the girls found out they had to go to summer school. I like that energy of them like just chilling, and then they fell. It just fucked up everything.
That's all their dreams.
Mm-hmm.
That was my favorite kind of moment. It felt like they was like, oh man, we finally had some fun. We just had some relief from all this drama we just had to go through. And now, we're about to have a good summer. And then they find out they got to go to summer school. So I'm going to go with that one.
Good one. Jimmy, best moment of the season.
I would say Tabby's
chasing
and her hopping out that damn window. Yeah.
Okay. That's true. Ash.
Yeah.
Least favorite character. No, I know the answer.
We already know.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. Actually, I don't know this, Ash. Who's your? Oh wait, I think I do. Anyway, Ash, most cringe moment.
Cringe moment, probably when Imogen she finally gets a good night's rest at Johnny's house, and she's like, "You're better than Ambien." Like that part was just so cheesy. I mean, I know I'm happy for our girl. She got her sleep, but the way she was just like
sleep.
Yeah, I feel it. And
then the whole montage at the end of the season finale. Jen actually passed her test, so she helped us study. We studied for it. It was just, yeah.
What was that line that Noah said that was real cringy about? Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Put that in your book, bitch.
Watch your mouth.
I would have cut a bitch or something.
Oh,
right.
Oh, that was the cringiest moment of the entire season.
No,
she will.
Jen's was, but then she says she'll throw hands.
I'll throw hands.
I'm like, bye, Jen. You're not throwing shit.
Get them sticks out of here, girl.
Right.
Noah at least has shown that she will go there. Imogen, who's been popping all this shit, hasn't yet.
Why are you dragging Imogen's name in this? She's not even about this conversation.
Oh my!
Imogen this and Imogen that and Imogen.
I'm gonna make your life a living hell. Oh, Kelly, it's all right.
Yes, because she goes steal Captain for her. That's what's gonna happen. That's enough. Damn. Ricky.
Yeah.
Favorite moment of this season.
You're doing great, sweetie.
Yeah.
That whole scene, that whole moment was great. Yeah.
You're doing great, sweetie.
All right, everybody. From 1 to 5, bloody.
Wait, what was yours?
Oh, one of my favorite moments was how good they looked at the skate party.
Yes,
that was a good scene.
That we had a blowout, so I was excited to see that. So she looked amazing.
Oh, y'all did forget one other cringe moment.
What?
Them going in the house with a mask on, trying to scare all them kids.
I actually enjoyed that.
Dorm Bloody Mary, that was a good scene. Don't be a hater.
Oh,
No, what was cringe about that scene?
Let's
No.
get out, y'all.
That was fun.
What was cringe about the Hell House was Greg and Henry
Dude,
on the
let's
bed.
walk forward.
Yeah,
That was cringe.
That was very cringe.
very
But
cringe.
then Farron was like, dude, all your friends are gay. What are you doing?
And you're on a dance team, so people probably thought or think that you've been gay. So what are you doing?
Right.
That was was that my cringe? Did I answer my cringe moment or what?
I think you said your favorite, yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, and anything seeing Greg and Christian was in was a favorite moment. Y'all can hate all your everything fair and yes, your niece was correct. Last question. 1 to 5 bloody crowns, 5 being the best, 1 being the worst. Rate this season, starting with Blaze. How many bloody crowns for this one?
I'm gonna get it a 2.5.
Woo! Being strong.
Out the gate.
I'm gonna give it a 2.5. Yeah.
We need an average. Where's my calculator?
Right. I don't even know
Okay.
the crowns on this thing anymore. I'm sorry.
It's okay. No visual image this time, guys, but just imagine a bloody crown. Okay, that's 2.5. Jimmy,
Yep.
how many bloody crowns do you give it?
2.8.
Fuck.
That's nice. That's being nice.
Yeah.
Ash, how many bloody crowns do you give season 2?
2.75.
Dang.
You said a what?
2.75.
2.75.
I just can't give it a. I can't give it a 3.
Yeah, for sure.
Ricky,
I'll give it a 3.
Mhm.
Bobby,
I'll give it a 3 as well.
Miguel.
I'm going to give it a 4.5 because of
A 5.
No,
Please.
I'll
It's
I'll
not
give it a
bad.
1.75.
I'm thinking a 3. Tabby and Farron definitely made this season and kind of gave it some points.
And Imogen.
I liked all the girls this time around. I wasn't a fan of all of them the first season.
Mhm.
I can watch it. It's just the payoff for me wasn't that great with the reveal.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll give it a 3.
Love it. And Mark also gave it a 3.
Oh,
Okay.
he gave it a
3.5.
3.5. He up.
3.5, Mark?
Well,
Well, damn.
Because of Farron.
Yeah.
Because a 3.5 to me means I'll rewatch the whole thing again.
Yeah,
I-
and
I will, just not yet.
yeah, like later on down the line.
I don't feel that way.
Yeah.
About
It depends on
season
how the
one-
collection looks.
Season 1 is rewatchable
Yeah.
all through and through.
That gives us an average of 2.9 bloody crowns. I
yeah.
gave it a 3 also.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Just
about
for
right.
shits and giggles. What was the first season for y'all?
Oh, I'm gonna give that a 4.
Yeah, ditto. Bobby.
I'm gonna give it a 4.5 only because I wasn't new. Well, yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, I am new to the Pretty Little Liars universe, and just experiencing all the horror shit and all the callbacks and references for the first time was very exciting, and the killer was actually pretty dope. So yeah, I give it a 4.5. It was like damn near perfect to me. It was a good time, and I'm revisiting it now, and it's even better. So
Yeah, facts. When my mom was here prepping for season 2, we watched the full first season, and
Mhm.
she loved it, and I thought it was good too, Bobby.
Oh, cool. I might do that too.
Yeah, it's a nice watch.
Mhm.
Mark said 4. Ricky.
I would give it a 4 too. Archie is just way more menacing than Bloody Rose, and Archie did way more damage, and it's going to continue to do way more damage next season. Hopefully,
Correct.
He's pretty scary.
He is pretty scary.
I give it a 4. I give it a 4.
Michael.
3.5. No major deaths, which is a big problem for me. No main characters dying. I'm not feeling it, and I didn't know they had this whole
right.
So,
and
I don't
and
like a lot of survivors in anything, and I didn't know they had this whole okay, we're not going to kill the main cast thing last season.
Yeah.
So that took away a lot of points for me.
Okay.
I wouldn't think that they would kill the main 5 off first season.
No.
I wouldn't be surprised if they had done it this season.
Mm.
I would have been surprised.
At least one. I think if one of them were to be killed, I think if depending on who it was, I would be surprised.
I don't know if it's worth. I said selected 4 too, and that gives a total of 4. That's almost doubling our average for season 2. So that says something.
Yeah.
Just for the record, for those watching, it was a huge decline in entertainment for season 2.
Mm-hmm.
All in all, though, it was great to see our girls. Oh, Ash.
Yes.
What do you rate? Did I ask you what you rank season 1? How many?
No. Season 1, I have to give it I'll give it a 5.
Oh shit!
Okay.
Perfect.
I can tell y'all some Sydney lovers, child.
It has nothing to do with Sydney. What are you talking about?
He can't help himself.
Y'all love some invincible ass cast.
It has nothing to do with being invincible. It was an entertaining fucking season.
It is.
I love the chase scene. We got
you.
some good kills.
It's too much.
We had a good
too much.
You brought this on yourself.
Right? Shut up.
So when they die,
Are you kidding me? Sydney this and Sydney that and Sydney. That is not your only launch point to make a point.
I don't know what you were saying.
You don't. But okay, all in all, yes, I think I was actually disappointed by this season. I hate to say that. Maybe I need to watch from start to finish to really enjoy it. Just to say that, but it was sometimes a snooze fest. I hope we get a season 3 and we get to they hear some of the complaints and they hear some of the fans, but they also work on getting us 10 episodes to sort of flesh out this wonderful concept of what this could be. But remember, this show originally was not like this. Honestly, more people probably got bodied in the original than this season per season. This is a strict murder mystery, and I think they failed even up to the very end of the reveal of the murder mystery. Anybody could have been in the original show, from the parents to the liars, and sometimes that happened. One of the liars became the villain in the original show because she was blackmailed. The parents get involved. A lot of the parents get involved. So this show has some. I don't want them to fall into the Gossip Girl area where they are just doing this hip reboot to look at this one generation and has no substance or soul. And based off season 2, that's what it feels like.
Yeah.
I hope we can all come back here next season to break down season 3 of Pretty Little Liars for part 2 of a Pretty Little. Well, it may not be the summertime, but everyone is invited to come back if we get a season 3 to discuss Pretty Little Liars. I am so appreciative of Bobby for pitching this idea to cover this show. Great idea. Thank you everyone thank you everybody for coming and hanging out and enjoying everything. And before signing off, any final thoughts for our Pretty Little Summer? Ricky.
I hope that there is a season 3. Overall, I enjoyed the show. There are things that you can't ignore. They're like, this could have been done differently. And honestly, if we had an extra 2 episodes, some things would have been probably would have panned out a little better.
Yeah.
But other than that, I'm hoping for season 3. You can find me on RickyZ_social on most platforms.
Next, Brother Jimmy.
Yes. I mean, y'all just got to make it better in every way. Especially with the horror. It has to be better. It has to be better. Because they was lacking in a lot.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so.
And let everybody know where they can find you.
I am at Photo Jimmy, pretty much everywhere, And really, I just like to talk my shit, man, about everything from music to movies to shows. I'm talking my shit, and yeah, it is what
You
it is.
definitely was talking your shit about Mortal Kombat, the new one.
Hey.
Yeah, I
Well,
don't
we'll
like
talk.
how that sounded.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Blaze, final thoughts.
I think my biggest thing is there's got to be a balance of teen drama mixed with the horror aspect of it. I think that creating that balancing act is always going to be difficult, but I think even like just giving us an even mix of both, I think will satisfy us wanting more character development so we can actually care about these people. If you do develop storylines where maybe significant people do die, and it won't feel like lackluster if they do, and just more like you guys said, like the horror aspect too. So we feel like these people are actually kind of connected to us, because after a while, if you do develop them that way, we start to even care about their significant others if something were to happen to them, and like obviously the main character. So it's really just about balancing this entire cast. A lot of people, we got over 10 people when you start including parents and friends and like all that, to sort of like balance that, and then also cater to the teen drama aspect and like the horror thing. So it's a lot of work for a lot of people to do, but just making sure that all these little sub storylines that you're doing, like they serve some sort of purpose. Like everything can't matter because it just makes the story seem a little bit too pieced together in that way. But you can kind of give us like 3 or 4 sort of like sub storylines that actually at the end of it, when we see everything out in the open, that, okay, oh man, I missed this. I could have thought of that. And like, because this season didn't do any of that. It was a concept there, and then like when you got to the end of the result, all that was really involved was the setting of where they were. It didn't. There wasn't really a strong theme of like how we were talking about sin and like the whole church thing. It didn't really play out as like I would have liked it to at the finale. So I just hope that every little thing that they do that builds a concept actually serves a purpose for the end. So we have that sort of excitement of, damn, I didn't think of that, or oh, this was cool.
Okay. Ash, and let them know where they can find you, Johnny.
John Blaze on pretty much all platforms.
Alrighty. And Ash.
Yeah. First, y'all can find me on all socials at Ash to Ashes. Ash with the X middle Ashes. You can catch me on Rise from the Dead podcast, and you can also catch me on Kill the Dead podcast. Pretty much, I agree with everyone. I would like for them to take a seat and look back on the first season of this show and figure out what went wrong. Like, we all aware that the writers' strike happened, and there was like stories going around saying like the writers were given like this notice they had to rewrite the whole season. I don't know how legit that is. I was told that was a rumor, but after watching this season, I don't think it was a rumor. But I would just like for the writers to sit back and get into that whole mindset that they have for the first season, because that first season was just pure perfection for me, especially as like a slasher fan. That's what I wanted to see. Get rid of Jen, but that's obvious. But yeah, that's all I can think of. I know for sure this is like outside the show, the amount of hatred, threats, and everything that this cast has been enduring since this whole second season has started, since the season finale, is truly sickening. And I need people who claims to be fans of this show, of the actors, of everyone on this project. I need y'all to realize these people are human too. Just because you're upset, it's also a TV show. It is a TV show.
Poor Noah. Culture is ugly.
Poor Noah. Poor Noah.
The fact that these people are taking times out of their day to send death threats, to just say disgusting things to the cast members, is truly upsetting, to the point that some of these cast members are deactivating their social medias.
I didn't know anything about it.
We need to stop that.
Y'all talk about people's dry fucking hair and all this shit. Y'all in it.
Oh, girl, please.
Y'all in it. Y'all talking about that girl's hair, her tender head, or whatever the hell y'all was saying.
You slick back, it's fine. Anyway, Bobby, Wait, I'm sorry, Ashley, you finished, my dear.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, Bobby, final thoughts.
Everybody's
He's trash. Going.
What everybody said. I agree with everybody. This season, they definitely need to go back to season 1. Because just rewatching it, the tone was even different, and I just liked how that season looked compared. It was like it just felt a little darker. This season kind of was lacking that, and I get that it's supposed to be summertime, but just the whole thing wasn't given. But yeah, they need to go bigger and better in season 3. More cohesive writing. We do have to get rid of those some characters because, like Blaze said, there's too many people, and a lot of them have to go. And if we're going to bring the mothers back, a couple of the mothers got to go. Some of the love interests got to go. Something's got to give. It needs to be a massacre. And we do need 10 episodes instead of the 8, because I think that was a huge problem with the season as well, because we took 2 away. So it kind of was like rushed. But yeah, I liked that we didn't kill anybody off yet as far as the main characters, only because when we finally do get to that point, if we ever do, it would hit a little bit harder when they finally do go, because we got to know these characters since season 1. If we got to kill them off in the first season, Mike, it wouldn't have worked, and we wouldn't have been feeling it. Like, we were like, okay, like, Farron, she was cute, but whatever, we would have got over it. We spending more time with these girls, so when it finally does happen, it will be more effective. So yes, I'm just hoping a bigger and better season 3, and that's all. And just better writing and more episodes. That's all.
Yeah. And King Mike, final thoughts. Oh wait, Bobby, where can they find you?
Oh shit, my bad. Bobby Torres, all socials. People Under the Skiers with Mike. Alter Tapes with Mark in the comments. Here, of course, Scream Kingz. And Bobby likes to spook you on the YouTube.
Michael.
I only have 2 things to say next season. I urge you to be brave, make brave choices, make the decisions that are going to give us some heartache. I want to feel like network television back in the day. I want to leave episodes gasping, can't wait to see the next episode because somebody's gone, or I need to know what happens. I'm worried, concerned, whatever. Right now, I'm not concerned because I don't think anybody major is going to die. And 2, have a plan in place for the whole season when you are making it, because I understand with the writer's strike. However,
sorry,
bless you.
Thank you.
I think still scrambling to see who the killer should be when you're over the halfway point of the season, it just doesn't make sense to me. So have a plan or a few plans in place just in case. And but I will say I liked all the girls, so maybe enjoy them, and I think they are doing very well. Aside from the shit with the show.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you can find me on Twitter, Instagram at @ThackerayBinks. You can find me on People Under the Skiers with Bobby. You can find me here on Scream Kingz and in Noah's home. Living love out loud.
Oh, like, huh?
On the couch.
I leave you with that.
Period.
Punching holes in the wall.
Coins.
I'm not on the couch anymore.
Stealing $20 out the cash drawer at work.
To get her a dub, I'm sure.
Y'all need to get over this. Get over it.
I think what everybody said is true, and we have said everything we could about season 2. I am TaMon Kane, and you can find me on Twitter, Twitch, and here on Scream Kingz. Tomorrow, I will be going live with In Love and Horror, talking about season 2 of Interview with the Vampire.
Ooh,
nice.
So if you have not seen the finale that came at 3 this morning Eastern, a happy Pride to you.
Happy Pride, last day of Pride.
Oh, it is. I urge you to go watch this finale. I'm
literally doing that when I get off.
Oh yeah, great storytelling, great sophomore season. Not as much action as season 1, but the performances outweigh all of that. So give it a chance if you don't watch it. Come hang out with us tomorrow, and yeah, scream you later.